Can I say racial slurs now?
No, you cannot.
You mean again?
Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Real man, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. Get the juices flowing. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, Get the guns ready. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. I go hard. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. Get the juices flowing. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. Get the guns ready. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome, benching chrome. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard. Benching chrome, benching chrome. I go hard. A real man get benching chrome. This fucking Puerto Rican.
I'm pumping, brother, and I'm coming for you motherfuckers.
Phrasing.
That's right. I am in the gym, and when I'm in the gym, I'm thinking about the people who are gonna fucking pay their debt to me. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross we have no problems, Brennan. My kids didn't abandon me, Brennan. So you better not fucking lie about me again, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. You lie one more fucking time about me, Pinky. I'll be coming to your door. We're gonna have the talk. I'll be coming to your door. I'll be in New York soon, Kev. I'll be coming to your door. One more time, Brennan. I'll be coming to your door. Where were you when they called the school district? Where were you when they got me fired? Everybody coming to Steve's defense. Dr. Steve is a great guy. Fuck off. Where were you when they canceled gigs? Where were you when it cost me thousands? Where were you when I was sold out? Where were you, Sunflower Dragon? Tell me who I'm allowed to be mad at? You don't know the abuse that I've gone through. Tell me who I'm allowed to be mad at? You don't know the abuse, all you assholes. You don't know the abuse of Peter. You don't know the abuse of that Tookie. You don't know the abuse of Clay Dabbler. He's a fucking moderator. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke. Kind of this Puerto Rican thing, I think. I don't know. I just don't like to be. I don't like to be crossed.
Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. By the elementary school. That is an act of violence. They don't hate fucking with my guests. Fucking with my friends. Fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I done with WhatsApp, I done with WhatsApp, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number. We're having a bit of war. I done with WhatsApp, I done with WhatsApp, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number. We're having a bit of war. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Boom! School!
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's
Super Jack was really low today. Fucking hell. Boom! School!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico hosts. Welcome, everyone. We missed you. Hope you missed us. Shout out to the boys in the back for doing a great Into the Pond last night.
Thank you.
The whole family's here. Mr. Anthony Zenhauser, Mr. Mike Morse, Andy, Joe, you, us. It's a match made in heaven. Welcome, welcome. Boys, how we doing? How's everybody?
Doing good. Still at Mike Alago, enjoying myself. Unlike
It's
then.
It's raining pussy at Mike Alago, ladies and gentlemen. Weather report.
Bronze and ready to roll.
He sent a picture in the group chat, him chilling on the beach. So mad. I hate when he's having a good time.
Yeah, I didn't show you what we did to that picture because you banned the Lenny asshole picture, so I knew you wouldn't appreciate it. But
Yeah, it's banned in the group text.
You made him look like the Zarlak pit.
Zarlak. Welcome, everybody, in the chat. 500 strong and going. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Get yourself a membership. I owe you a raid, and it's coming. Relax, I know. But I had a little thing Saturday night I had to attend, and it was great. I had a good time. I wasn't worried. The boys were holding it down. They did a great job. I understand the audience voted on somebody new for us to check out tonight. Thank you.
oh, sorry, that was the wrong button.
No,
that was the right button.
Yeah. Let's communicate in drops more. Also, we have a new voice to the list, ladies and gentlemen, of voices you can use super chatting at supertip.gg/TSN. And that is one gentleman by the name of Derek. You go, who's Derek? Oh, you know Derek.
I'm back from the dead dumb fucks and Stuttering John, I'm coming for you. A hole, you stole my bit.
I love it.
Derek has arrived. And wow, how good is it to hear his voice on the phone yet again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still being a little thorny.
You know, the kid was never happy, even when he had every right to be, which was pretty wild about him.
I told you, fat fuck.
Quit smoking pot, you bald fuck. He used to send me those text messages. I still save them. So we got a fun show for you tonight. We got Stuttering John and Karl doing their show together, which is fantastic. If you haven't seen it, definitely stick around. You're going to love it. We have Steel Toe. I didn't ask. I just let Frog channel his Steel Toe hatred into packages now. I don't want to know. I just want to watch it. That's all. And then we have this new person that you guys want us to check out. And if we have time, a little Jer. little Jer Bear. So, did I get everything? I think I did.
Boom!
All right. Let's go to the super tips because they are waiting. And, boys, can you make sure you get those ones in YouTube sorted out so I can read those? Thank you. Carrie.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Today, my guests are Gugon and Stuttering John.
I'm sorry, Lenny, but I can't share the stage with Gugon. He's a transphobe.
Transphobe? The fuck is that? Something from Star Trek?
Gentlemen, please. Now, my first question is it true?
Yumpin Yimini, sorry to interrupt Lenny, but my baby boy's lunch is ready. Come to the table, John. I made your favorite Corsican chicken.
Corsican chicken. Let's go. I love it.
Sometimes he just drinks the Corsican and leaves the chicken on the table.
Sometimes he gets confused and drinks the chicken and eats the Corsican. Takedown DDT. Great job last night, Frog and Don. That Annie Lennox, David Byrne creature with the claws taking half bites is going to be a TSN star. Wow.
So that was the runner-up. Somebody else emailed me about him, too, and was like, I can't believe I was voting for him as well, but he did not win. We could still take a look at him, because I think you guys would have a lot of fun with him.
I was going to say, far be it for me to say the people don't know what they're talking about, but I would at least like to see the runner-up as well as the winner.
Well, maybe we should treat this like the Special Olympics where everybody wins.
You know what? Everybody does. You're right.
Jiggs and I spent the 4th of July setting off knicker chasers. You should have seen them run.
Oh, my God, Shuli.
Why did he slow down on the word knicker? That was weird.
I don't know.
Wow, it's like it was intentional.
Stacy Allen, thank you for that. Assman 69, he's a favorite around here.
I'm a big pussy boy. Barry Hawusa, skull. Ah!
I didn't know they could scream too. That's cool.
Wow.
St. Patrick's, another favorite around
Tell me
here.
more about this fully shaven Alan Stacy.
Alan Stacy.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you, turn on accept gifted memberships, and the reason is we have a lot of generous people here in the chat. There's a chance you may get one, and if you get a tier 1 membership, that means 2 blunder years a week for you to check out on the show, as well as the archives, access to the Discord. If you get tier 2, you got the blunder, you got the raid, you got all the shit. Who?
I said, "Oh, baby."
Yes. And you get all the bonus shit that's coming because it drops on tier 2 first, and then it trickles down. Maybe. Sometimes it stays on tier 2. The Drooly Tunes. It's animated, classic Stern Show John moments that Andy animated. That's on tier 2. That's where you got to go to see. Yeah, that's it. RDC Anthony gifted a membership. Thank you, RDC. What do we got? Zach Hoffman also gifting a membership.
Really,
Thank you, Zach.
You know what I like about the tier 2 memberships personally are the bragging rights that I get to use at work when I'm hanging out, delivering packages to people, just telling them, hey, listen, I get all the Drooly Tunes.
Listen, it's one thing to be like, oh, I'm a member. It's another thing to be like, oh, you're only tier 1. That's where the smugness really comes into play here at TSN. What do we got? Oh, H is for Heretic celebrating a year with us. 1 year, boys. It only took a couple episodes before I said to myself, I don't think that's really Don Jameson. When do I get my keychain?
It's on the way.
It is. And, we're still not sure if that's Don or not. It's discount Don. We know that for sure. KFT. Buckle up.
All right, stop what you're doing, 'cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money. See? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I'll drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with an...
Pick you nose, pick your ass, pick a knicker.
I knew something was coming. It's like a Jack in the Box when this fucking guy super chats.
I even got down in a Burger King bathroom.
Just grab them in the biscuits. Thank you, Dad. BMC gifting a membership.
I don't think
you.
so.
You're fat, so what? I'm skinny.
I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom. The Mud Shark just became a member. Thank you. I love this dude. Big Daddy Dodo. He's in the Texas area. Make me laugh tonight, fellas. Stuff's been wild in my neck of the woods. Yeah, listen. Also, in the description of the show is a link that Dodo sent me. If you want to donate and help some people out over there, we have a link in our description of the show. Don't worry, Kevin. It's not a third-party thing. People are just donating this themselves, so calm down.
Did you donate shitware?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. $5. It's on there. Thank you.
Boom.
Yeah. Did you donate, madam?
I beg your pardon?
Surely.
I like that he answered. I like that he answered. Yeah.
I think I muted. I think I muted just you and me on here. I refunded that money you donated, like you asked.
Thank you. Thank you. Are we in private chat?
This is private chat. I don't know how this thing still works yet.
You tasted so good last night. I don't think we're on. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're out. Cody in the house.
I'm a shit-weighing hack who refused for ages to get on super tips. Now look at me, a melting cuck.
You're also a bit of a just do it as well, shitwear.
Thank you, Cody, for the $5 that we get 90% of now. Thank you.
More of that, dude. Tell me about me. Do me next.
Keep teaching us a lesson, Cody.
Yep. Funny thing is, I've heard Shuli say that for real.
Yeah. Yeah. You could have just sent me the 5 direct. I would have said it right here on the air. Rob Johnson, thank you for the $3.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Oh, baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes
me so horny.
Bravo. Well done.
Great.
Oh, what is this?
I'm wearing a hideous shirt, but let's fucking go.
Right. It's a great shirt.
Eugene, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Beef Drippins.
I want my goddamn raid and a fucking Pepsi. Surely you dumb fuck.
Nicker, I've been saying that for years.
You're dead.
Yes.
I think we are going to be best friends, Derek.
All right, let's start it off, Frog. You kick us off, whatever you want. Go ahead.
Oh, you know where I'm going with this.
Oh.
Dead ahead. Dead shot, baby. Let's go. Yep.
There we go.
There it is. Something good, right? Huh? Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is him on terrestrial?
So, yeah, this is from 2019. So before his show that started at 6 a.m., he would go in like 20 minutes early and do an uncensored stream for Facebook.
For Facebook.
Are you ready, all you 70 and 80-year-olds? Let's get uncensored. Come on, boomers, let's go.
Where my farm people at? Farm people, get in the chat. Get in the chat.
Yeah. Why does the studio look like the break room?
He's always a snappy dresser, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Uh-oh.
I've got your intro song picks here. Just need to...
Just a little glimpse on, how the burger's made. You know what I mean, guys? That's all we're doing here.
This was audience engagement, you see. He would give the people that tuned in early the opportunity to pick which song they played going into the Steel Toe Morning Show.
Pathetic.
There we go. Got the vote tally ready.
The vote tally.
Old Mufferah Joe versus Bulls on Parade. We're going with two really different ones today. How are you? What a show I have planned for you. I'm thinking it's going to be good.
Wow.
It's
a bold statement.
We've got Zach coming in at 6.
Zach's coming in at 6, guys.
Thank God.
Got the day after Halloween.
Whoa.
I don't think anybody cares.
You are correct.
Yeah, he's the one who brought it up.
No, I think maybe it's a big deal in Minnesota the day after
Why?
Halloween. I don't know. Why else would he bring it up?
The day after Halloween, as you know, we call it Folloween, and it's the day that follows Halloween. Nobody cares.
You know why he brings it up? Because he's got nothing to talk about. That's why.
Yeah, you feed your unused candy to your livestock. I believe that's what they do out there.
Find me a place where the day after Halloween is a talked about thing and their morning radio isn't talking about it. Guaranteed.
I like to tell you guys, I'm one of those guys who gives people the full-sized candy bars. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those fun-sized. Am I right?
Listen, we all know it. If you leave candy in a bowl with a note, you deserve to have it all taken. Am I right? Phone lines are open, guys. Let's go.
Well, there is this actual name for the day after Halloween.
What is it?
Tuesday?
All Saints Day, also known as Hallowmas. It's
Hallowmas coming in at 7:30, guys.
So celebrated by many Christian denominations, particularly Roman Catholics, a day to remember and honor all saints.
Oh, all right. Maybe he's got a big saint bit coming up in the.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Hallowmas all both of my wives at this point.
Like a lot of. Why do I have 7 scheduled posts? I'm only supposed to have 6 scheduled posts. This is bad. Hi, Nate. I've got to, after I share the video everywhere, I have to go investigate this.
Is that nasty, Nate?
7 scheduled posts.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Boy, I can't wait. Got any bumper stickers today?
Scheduled posts.
Hey, you know it's Hallowmas.
For the show. Oh, you know what? I think I know exactly what happened. I changed last night which story on the New York terror attack thing that I was going to talk about.
Oh.
I don't think.
Called an audible, guys, just to let you know last night. It was a wild night.
I took the old one down.
Uh-oh.
That'll do it.
Glad you came in early for this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Even he's boring himself to sleep.
Facebook changed their algorithms again.
Oh, boy.
About videos.
Save it for the air, dude. Save this gold for the air. What are you doing? Wasting it.
You know, guys, I'll be honest with you. I locked myself into the radio station last night. I had a little sleepover. I just woke up. I was sleeping under the desk. I like to come in early and get a feel for the studio.
It got wild. At one point, I put my own hand in a bowl of hot water to try and get myself to wet the bed.
Yeah.
Because I have no friends.
I put my balls in my own mouth.
Yeah. And now I have 3rd-degree burns on my finger.
Because we're getting, like, throughout the show, we're getting the same amount of people on the video feed as we always have, within, like, 5 or 10 people. Either way, higher or lower.
The numbers have always been great, no matter what platform, what format.
And yet the total number has been way down. So I think what they're doing is they're counting fewer people who actually don't watch it, who just skim past it. Like a lot of people, they scroll past it.
Again,
Facebook
who gives a wow? This was the show during his heyday, his fucking good years.
Right. This is what he's striving to get back to.
Oh my God! You see, the thing about the Facebook algorithm, guys, who gives a fuck?
I think they're hiding more than they're showing. What do you guys think?
This might get a little technical. So.
I know that I'm yawning, but hold my beer because you're going to be yawning all throughout this next segment.
The view. I think they're taking that away. Because our numbers during the day aren't changing, but our total number at the end is changing.
Wasn't great, Written Asylum.
Very interesting indeed.
Sucks my ass.
This is 6 years ago, by the way.
There's one religion in the world right now that seems to have a real problem with extremists being...
This is the bonus show still?
Yeah, you'll believe me. You will know when the show starts.
Oh, no. Is he going to flip the switch when it's go time? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, yes.
Right, I want to take a bet on what religious group he's talking about here.
Right. Yeah. Pikeys. Yeah. Travelers. Those damn travelers.
Goddamn Seventh-day Adventists.
violent. It's happening at a much more consistent basis than other religions. That's not a good or bad thing. That's just a reality. And when you sit there and you go, oh, well, I don't want people to think that. It doesn't matter if people think it or not. It matters if it's true or not. And if a guy says Allahu Akbar, then you print that he said Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar?
Allahu? Ala what?
Knock, knock. Allahu's there.
Allah Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah Akbar who? No, it's Allahu Akbar. Yeah.
Allahu's on first, huh?
I was going to say, it's their whole classic bit over there.
Because it is relevant. It's relevant to the attack. It's relevant to the news story.
What's the
what the
marker's
person
name on
said
the second?
when they did the thing they were doing.
What is the martyr on first?
Yeah. Not very smooth, this process, huh, Frog?
Yeah, it's not dynamic like StreamYard was.
Right. By the time you move the guy up, he's already bombed, has to go back down.
Yeah, that's the first time that's happened, but I'm sure it'll happen again.
I was
won't be the
dizzy
last
watching
time.
you trying to do that.
Yeah, you gave him vertigo, dude.
Yeah.
Well, listen, me and Andy are working on a new bomb system, so
Good.
we'll probably have that up and running by next month.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's even better. Look how small you are now, Mike.
Now say something funny to get out of jail.
Joe's
What's
a cunt.
going on with our VFW promos?
Right,
That'll work.
It's funny.
Randy K.
Sorry, I'm missing all the technical talk, guys. Shut up.
I'm not liking.
He's not liking something.
I'm not digging Randy K's.
I'm going to call IT guys.
Uh-oh.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
call
they're
tech
not up.
support.
God damn it, Randy. What did you do?
God damn it, Randy.
We're going to have to call Randy K in here today. He
I
fucked
got
up.
Jason from
What
Bombay.
do you do?
Jason.
All right, another vote for Bulls on Parade. If you're just joining us, the intro song choices today are Bulls on Parade or
The intro
Muff
song
Rod Joe.
choice.
What's
We'll
the
see
other
who's along.
choice?
I'm sure I do not know.
Mufferad Joe? Is that what he said?
Where did you come from, Mufferad Joe?
Where did you go?
On-time listener and who just wants to hear Bulls on Parade.
Hey, Mufferad Joe, where are you going with that gun in your hand?
Yeah, but the New York terror attack yesterday at Halloween on the same
Yeah, put
day,
him up,
that makes
man.
it kind of
He
odd.
doesn't like to.
Every
He's
5
angry.
minutes. It'll take 5 minutes, but he'll do it.
I like that way better. I don't feel like putting on a show
Right.
for 10
We
minutes.
know.
You're in luck. You're going to get exactly what you want.
minutes for 50 people on a video feed. I think I just let you know, hey, the show's coming up. We'll bullshit, whatever, but
Wow.
the show is for the radio. That's where all the people are. This is just an
Wow.
extra.
You guys mean jack shit? He just told. But I don't understand. He's saying it because there's not a lot of people. So if there was more people, then he would put on a show.
Yeah.
I don't even
There's a
know.
goal, in other words.
Right. There's a viewer goal now in this.
But I mean, listen, Bruce Springsteen treats 5 people in the crowd the same way he treats 50,000 people in the crowd. You know, he gives the same fucking performance. So that's
right.
what you have to, as an entertainer, that's what you have to do.
That's right.
Do it. Bring it.
Thank you. Thank
thing
you.
that I like.
Bring it up.
That is now sponsored by our friends at Tactical Advantage. And the number, fuck the number. I mean, really, it's low. I don't like it, but it's also been up for 4 minutes.
He's always been insecure.
Yes.
Whiner.
Yes.
He's whining.
Everything is through the numbers. Whether it's the goal numbers, whether it's the viewer numbers, he is defined by those numbers.
It's fine. Carter says Aaron sounded tired this morning. I'm not tired. I'm in fact the opposite of tired. I don't think I took the old one down. That'll do it. I feel very good this morning.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Just warming up the old shock jock pipes, guys. Hang out.
I think we've got a good show planned for today. I think we've got a lot of interesting things to talk about, and it's in all different walks of life.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys smell cum or did I burp?
Did it again.
It's not just all goofy stuff. It's not just all news. It's not not just pop culture. It's a little bit of everything.
So now he's bringing up all the shit people trash him about. Where he's going. It's not just this. It's not. Someone got an email or two.
Little bit of everything.
And a whole lot of nothing.
I can't wait to see you.
So stick around. We'll mute the mics. We'll get everything ready, and then in 1 minute we'll bring the audio back up. And
I'll be right back. I got to get the snare drum set up in here and the bullhorn. I'll be right back.
Oh my God, Shuli.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
Oh my fucking God.
We will do a show. Travis says I usually keep it up on my computer while I'm gaming or whatever. That's really cool. That's a good idea.
Shuli, are you kidding me?
Guys, I got to run home and grab the cowbell. I forgot it like an idiot this morning. I'll be back.
I think even he would admit, not efficient. All right, back in a moment.
What happened to Bulls on Parade?
WHMH, Sauk Rapids, St. Cloud, Rockin' 101, the rock station.
Yeah.
Get ready for douche chills.
From the top of Minneapolis.
Get ready to hear about the Facebook algorithm. Oh, this is O&A's intro. That's O&A's intro.
Whoa. I knew I heard it somewhere before.
Oh, you're right. Just doing a little air drumming, guys. It's that kind of morning.
Good morning. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show. How are you? I'm Aaron Imholt. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Let's talk about your favorite leftover Halloween candy. Hey, everybody.
But seriously.
Yeah.
Now
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna look exactly like that for the rest of the show.
right. And meanwhile, he teased off air that they're going to talk about the day after Halloween. A better topic would have been the candy from Halloween, dipshit.
Heck happened to my... What?
We don't like it either, but you're going to have to sit
skip.
Wow.
What? Hey, we got a caller on the line. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Well, you see, it's the leftover quaaludes that the mothers of the children didn't take because he was up.
Hate when Bill Cosby calls into the show.
Crazy Bill.
Hold on, Bill's back. Hello, I'm looking for my yellow pudding. Hold on, Bill. I'm doing a show right now, pal. You gotta hang up. Are you on the private line? Call the listener line at least, Bill. Jeez. All right, let's get some traffic and weather, guys. What's going on?
We're gonna check in with the copter. Let's go.
Jacking the phone lines. That's all he does. The video feed is up. Brought to you by Tactical Advantage in Waite Park. Go there, check out their calendar, their list of events in the shooting range, their selection of accessories, etc. They also have classes, your carry permit and whatnot, TAPS classes, some Tuesdays. Go check the calendar. Well, here we go. We've got a couple of big things to talk about right away in this first segment, and it really...
hold on, I'm getting another call. Hello, it's Christopher Walken. My God, are you calling about the day after Halloween, Christopher Walken? I sure am. Wow, this is wild.
Remember, kids, if you're walking down the street during Halloween, always wear flashy, bright colors.
Yeah, man. He shoved that Mars bar up his ass and kept it there for years. All right.
We're going to put, I think, part
Aaron,
of this
you're crazy.
segment on
Wow. Wow.
Later in the day, just a little clip, because I think the first part is important, and it has something to do with
Hold up. Private hotline. Hello, who's this? Give these people air. Oh, my God. It's the governor. Oh, my God.
Governor.
I don't know, something I've went through before and something I've had a lot of time to think about, and something as a comedian and also an entertainer on the radio, I defend.
Is that not the most offensive thing he's ever fucking said? A comedian? Who is he? A comedian?
And I've seen him with a black puppet.
Pete DiLorenzo's rolling around in his rat grave right now, hearing that. Ay.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk, baby.
Comedian.
And that is the right for people to make jokes about absolutely anything. And it's weird when you talk to people who don't enjoy comedy or they don't like comedy. Here's the difference between people who don't like comedy and people who don't like pretty much anything else.
Okay, so our choices are people who don't like comedy or people who don't like anything, right?
Right. Yeah.
Let's see where this goes.
Well, how do you think it is? Wait, no, I think people who don't like comedy walk like this.
They answer a phone like this. Hello. And then people who don't like anything answer a phone like this. Hello.
Hello.
You know, people who don't like comedy, them motherfuckers drive like this.
Right.
People who don't like comedy, shit.
Shit. Fuck comedy.
Shit. Fuck comedy.
People who love penis go, hello. You know, they answer a phone like that.
I don't like, it's not that I don't like Stranger Things, never watched it. I don't like Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
Orange is the New Black doesn't bother me.
To that.
Yeah, really. Study up.
Yeah.
Orange is the Black, if it ever offended me doing something, that's fine. I deal with it. It's not Orange is the Black's or Orange is the New Black's fault.
Wow. Wow.
That something they did maybe bother me. That's me. That's how I perceived it.
I mean, look, we got to be honest here. There's a problem in the orange community in the family structure. Am I right? Who's with me, guys? Phone lines are open. Let's go. Let's go. It's time for the topic of the day. Whoa, look out.
Comedy is the only one in which it's really different. And the reason I bring this up is because somebody reported a thing we did yesterday on Facebook. They didn't even listen to the show.
So even back then, 5 years ago, he couldn't keep himself out of trouble. He was getting reported to Facebook for being a fucking douche.
Yeah, it's so fucking wild. And what did he get reported for? Does he explain?
He's fixing to.
Yeah, thanks.
Is he fixing to make a mess of catfish?
Are you fixing to stop talking like that at some point?
All right, let's get to work.
And it was not Natalie, before anyone gets all wonky. They reported the story we did about the World War II themed restaurant in Alabama yesterday. We thought it was funny because we got in trouble for a stupid joke that somebody made. It wasn't a big deal. And yes,
let me guess, Holocaust joke?
That's my guess.
People were offended, and I'm sorry that it upset two people in the entire world. And that's the thing.
The last two Holocaust survivors.
How long are they going to be around?
Right. This is the last time anyone's ever heard Aaron apologize. Yeah. FYI.
If those two people have letterhead, all of a sudden somebody's life can be ruined or that person can be bullied.
Oh.
This chick is toast. We're bullying today.
That's really odd.
Well, you should have never pissed this frog off, I'll tell you that.
But it got reported and it disappeared. It went away. And I wasn't annoyed by it. It didn't bother me because it was on Facebook. I do a radio show. I don't do a Facebook show. We have a video feed up on the Steel Toe Morning Show Facebook page. That's just a little added value for people who want to see my stupid face, which shouldn't be that many people, and it isn't that many people. But we got the streaming, we got everything else. But we put a video feed up because it's fun.
That is fun.
People take that Facebook stuff way too seriously. They see a thing on Facebook, and then they look into the comments section, and then they hold the people who run the page responsible for the things that are in the comments section. And it's not that you're upset with these people, it's that you're frustrated with those types of people because they're not being smart, and they're not using reasoning, and their logic is terrible.
Who the fuck is he talking about? Didn't he just apologize?
Well, you can't let an apology just go. You got to
And what is going on?
So he did a story about the Nazi restaurant in Alabama or whatever, and somebody made a Nazi joke, I'm sure, in his comments. And then that was reported for hate speech, which I assume Facebook takes pretty seriously.
All right. Well, don't do a fucking show on Facebook then. Like, what can I tell you? Did he make the joke on terrestrial, or was it the Facebook?
No, it was somebody in the comments that made it. It wasn't even him.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was a joke. He didn't.
What a douche.
And they're just looking for the next outrage. And there's people who live their lives outrage to outrage, and I can't imagine those people are happy.
Wow. Man, any year, any format, he stinks. He really does.
And there's so much of that old stuff, too.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. Nan Cram checking in.
Shuli, you got $75. Look out the window. There is a parade coming down the street for you now. By the way, remember Moish with cancer. His wife died yesterday at her sister's funeral.
Literally a conversation I had with him 2 days ago. Do you remember Tippy? Tippy was a friend of theirs, right? And of course I remember Tippy because I got dragged to their house as a kid and had the worst, most boring time at that fucking house while everybody there chain smoked and argued. And and he goes, "You remember Tippy?" I'm like, "Yeah, she passed away." I'm like, "I thought she passed away 20 years ago. I didn't know."
Was it a Cocker Spaniel? Tippy?
And what am I supposed to say? I go, "Oh, sorry." Like, sorry? What? She wasn't crossing the street. It's like, what was it? Late 80s, early 90s.
Weird thing was your friend Lenny came to the funeral. He likes to stand there and watch the dead.
Get Rocco's Chad impression for your Chad voice. Who has a Chad? We don't have a Chad voice.
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
A little bit of Aaron's stand-up for you.
Ooh. I got the internet going nuts.
Knicks fans are the colloquialism. Say that drunk, am I right? The colloquialism for Knicks fans are knickers. Because they support him. So therefore, I would like you guys to chant "Nobody's Phone." What I would like you guys to chant while he comes to the stage is after I announce him, if you could chant "Knickers." Knickers. I think it would encourage him. It would make him feel good. Are you guys down to do that? Does that sound okay? Fuck you! Come on, it's Sartell, Minnesota! What are you, a bunch of libtards or something? Oh, I'm trying to do a conservative thing.
That's why it's not very popular.
Off the stage, Dick Kerr.
Yeah, here we go.
Wait a minute. Wait, what's that?
Pause it. Pause it 1 second. This is the mark of a true professional. It goes up there and turns a comedy set into a town hall fucking meeting where everybody's gonna shut the fuck up. This guy's a get him off my screen. This garbage shit.
Hey, if you think you're so good, why don't you come up here and take the mic and tell me some of your jokes? That's when you know that the comedy shows it's gone. When he lets that person up. No, that's a mutiny waiting to happen.
You think you can do this? You think you can?
Think this is easy?
I think this is easy.
Oh, well, it seems to be easy for you.
Yeah, right. And he just leaves while the guy crushes it. MD33, 25 months of membership. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you for that.
What a dummy. Ugh.
Harley freaking Quinn, 25 months. Oh, how I missed you all. Treatment has been rougher than we expected, but we are slowly getting there. AJ still says, oh shit. And apparently, fuck truck is fire truck. So there's that. We hope you guys are well. We love you guys. Much love to the family. Good to see you. I'd like to think I started the lyrics nonsense. Okay, no one's going to stop you from thinking that. Knock yourself out. Is it just me, or is High Pitch Aaron, when did those nads drop? This is radio voice. You remember Early Howard? Maybe he's trying to do Early Howard. Tracy 101. You know, did this some bitch ever have a normal hairline? It's not looking like it. No. His voice was far less Cumia ripoff back then. Yes, agreed to that. Tracy becoming a member. Thank you, Tracy. Good to see you. Joseph Collins, 22 months. Aaron calling himself a shock jock is shocking. That is correct. Who's ate more cum, Aaron or Lenny? Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Beef Drippins.
I would say Lenny, because we made him do it 3 times.
Yeah.
Nah, but I would say Aaron in one sitting.
Well, now we're talking volume. I don't know what Nick's shooting. You know what I mean?
I have a feeling that Lenny has a big deposit.
Yeah. There's not a lot of, that money stayed in that account for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I remember when he did the shot, it was a hefty. It wasn't,
Well, listen, but he did tell us that he's been that he goes every day, at least once a day.
Yeah, usually twice. Yeah.
Usually twice. Wow. If it wasn't for that damn Topgolf.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you're wrong.
No, Frog, I don't have that copy. I saw your text. All right, super tips, and then we're on to the next thing. Let's go. Supertips.gg/TSN. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Just under 1,000 people here tonight.
Come on.
Hang out. Hit like, hit subscribe. The bullhorn's coming, and so are we. Get yourself a gifted membership. Link is in the description. All right.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, let it go. Lenny gonna give it to you, he gonna give it to you. Lenny gonna give it to you, he gonna give it to you. Fuck Mike.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I look like a member of a Jimmy Buffett cover band.
If you've seen Mike's physique, you would say Buffet too.
Yeah, you should definitely talk about that, Zen. Yeah.
Come on, let's take off your shirt. I'll take off mine. Let's see who looks worse. He's gonna take his shirt off. What a bitch.
The answer is both of you.
Yeah, Zen, they can see you. I'm just letting you know.
I want to squish together Kelly Clarkson's butt cheeks and hump them like a couch.
Can I watch when I get off work?
When I get off work.
Mike Morse is Fat, a reading of an actual review of Ha Ha History on Amazon.com.
That's great.
That's true.
We should circle back and find some reviews on there. Might be good to go over.
I like Frog making fun of me. It's like last time anybody saw his physique, it was an American going into Poland in 45.
Yeah, striped pajamas come with your physique.
Yeah, I have a behind the barbed wire look.
After that joke, the Facebook algorithms just shut us down, guys. I don't know what happened. I did a pajama joke.
Hold on, James Brown wants to say something. Hey, that wasn't funny.
I don't feel good. All right, James, we'll call you back in a little bit. All right.
Looking for a bitch in heat, begging for a doggy treat. You know my bark is worse than my bite. You'll hear me howling in the heat of the night, 'cause I'm a mad dog. A mad, bad dog.
I love it. Casey Kasem.
Shout out to Anvil.
Yeah, that might be funny to hear discount to the Casey Kasem. Bulls on parade, more like cucks on parade. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Hellraiser. FM nobody.
I lost a pinky toe last night in a spinning jasmine flower accident. As it turns out, my half-shelled snapping turtle puff ate my toe. I was told I can reattach it once it passes.
So good. Like, it's just on point. Even like the little pauses.
Yeah. Aaron is Les Nessman's misbegotten son. That is pretty good pull. Ghost Crusaders. Love this dude.
I just realized that this guy, Aaron, is Opie, thinking he's Anthony while imitating Howard in private part. He is annoying. Johnny, you know what to do. You know what to do. I'm club fucking footed.
Thank you, Ghost Crusaders. Duke Dingus.
What would I be without you?
I only think about you.
I know you're tired of being lonely, so baby girl, put it on me.
I will.
Duets are the best. H is for Harry.
I'd rather watch those two fat bitches eat themselves into an early grave than the toe.
You're in luck. I think that's coming up. Mr. Beef Drippins.
Aaron is inspiration. Anyone can be a broadcaster. Finally, I can leave Wendy's.
Aaron and Holte, we coming for you, Nika.
Happy Valley Wrecking Crew.
What do you call a black mermaid? Carp? Ha, 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 ha.
My dad laughing makes it pretty good.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now go get your fucking shine box.
You Mama Luca son of a bitch. Keep him here. Keep him here.
Keep him here. Duke Dingus.
77 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now go get your fucking shine box.
You Mama Luca son of a bitch. Keep him here. Keep him here.
I like that. He would keep him here.
Why am I starting to sound like Nando from What We Do in the Shadows? Knickers be turning me into a motherfucking Dracula.
I can't not picture Nandor now when I hear that voice. Fucker ruined my dad.
Happy to catch you lads live.
Pick a Nini.
Fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
Guillermo.
Shuli, let's talk about Super Tippy. He's all gone. Tell Mr. Morse I love the kimono.
Oh man, he's a favorite. We got to start making a tally on who the bigger super tipper is.
We can find out which voice is. Are you talking about which voice or which person is super tipper?
Well, we can do now that I'm thinking about it. Probably the person, but also I think to see who our most popular super tip avatar is. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it might be my pops. Lenny's up there too.
Your pops is winning like he's by a landslide.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me a text today and said, your dad needs merch. I said, he's been saying that for years. I wrote him back. What was the idea? Hold on. I got it. This Daffler sent me a funny idea for merch.
I'm going to be a big star, Shuli.
He goes, how about a guilt pillow? It's 3M stain resistant for your tears so you don't ruin the pillow. He says one side says I'm a terrible person, and so does the other side.
I think we need a little like one of those dolls, the dolls that speak when you pull the string.
Oh yes,
That's your dad has like 5 or 6 sayings he can say.
You can't scare a hooker with a dick. You know that's one of them. Yeah. Get ready for the Jack in the Box. It's KFT.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me. That's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk. You better back up. Try and play the role, and yo, the whole crew will act up.
Oh,
I'm fat. I'm the cream of the crop. I rise to the top. I never eat a pig because a pig is a cop. Or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Knicker.
It was a long summer night. Tyrone and I were having a lovely dinner of chicken and watermelon. We ordered 9-volt battery from Amazon for his smoke detector. While waiting, I knelt down and unzipped Hi.
Something tells me he ran out of letters. Stewie felt. The report of the week should be on what we do in the shadows. I made this joke last night, and neither Joe or Andy knew what that was. Well, they're idiots, respectively.
Well, one's Canadian, the other's gay.
Right. You figure it out.
Yeah, you figure it out.
I'm not explaining. I'm not pointing fingers. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for the super tips. Thank you for being over 1,000 in here tonight. Hit like, hit subscribe. Hit notify, turn on accept gifted memberships.
All right.
We have a link if you want to donate over there to in Texas. Is it Kerrville? I think it's called that town. Hold on. Where's that me?
What about Zenville? Why don't they donate?
You can't donate after 10 in Zenville.
Yeah, that's true. So get them in now. We got an hour and a...
Sorry.
Let's
Kerr
do it.
County out there. Our pal Big Daddy Dodo is near there. And, you know, throw in if you can. Help out if you can, man. We put a link in there. Thank you. All right. What do you got?
All right, so I thought I'd show you the person that was the runner-up last night in the poll.
Okay.
Because who knows, how you guys might not be interested. We might be done with this in just a second. But I'm going to show you this. You tell me what you think his YouTube channel's about.
Being an undertaker in the Wild West.
Wow. Isn't she an assassin in a Bond movie? Or he? Is that?
That is Tilda Swinton's stunt double.
That's a Game of Thrones, I was thinking, yeah. That's a guy?
That's a guy.
All right.
That's the
man.
From the Eurythmics, right?
You know, it's 2025. Everybody's whatever. Everything's everything. Let's go. So we're living in animation. Why not?
Hello, everyone. This is Running on Empty.
Okay, I am in. Just 5 seconds. I have a 5 second rule. If it don't grab you in 5 seconds, odds are it ain't gonna grab. The great ones, 5 seconds.
Caught you.
Well, I'm all snagged up in this shit.
That's about a second and a half.
This delivery, holy crap! This was runner up.
Shit, we might need a new super tip.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Food review. Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this new edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thank you for checking in.
Report of the Week.
Popeyes back at it again with another release. Is it going to be any good or not? We will find out.
Did not
This
expect
time around.
Popeyes to be in the review.
Yeah, he's trying to give off this like Edward R. Murrow vibe, talking about Popeyes and shit.
I went to place my order inside and got the shit beat out of me.
They called me a goof and threw food in my hair.
This is Aunt Mandy's cocaine syrup. Let me tell you about this.
Yeah, KFT Nucky Thompson food review over here.
Popeyes is not releasing a chicken sandwich. Maybe they heard the talk and all of the hype, you know.
I hate the way that Popeyes is not releasing a chicken sandwich.
Please.
The black people.
What? He said, play the video where there's shooting happening outside the car, and he goes, excuse the noise, there's some commotion happening outside.
It's a bit of a kerfuffle happening out there between the so-called Bloods and the so-called Crips.
Well, the natives are restless.
I understand the Bloods because they're red, but the Crips, I don't get the blue reference.
Wait, hold on. Is this true? He has over 3 million. I think he's brilliant. I think he's got a lot of talent. I think I'm a fan. It's like 3 million. Jesus Christ.
McDonald's is going to be bringing back their snack wraps and all of that good stuff. So Popeyes said, you know what? We're going to get into the rap game as well. And we're not talking about music. We're talking about raps, you know, with a W. And this time around,
Got Dracula fingers. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
Popeyes for a limited
Now I have
time
5 minutes before I have to get back to Downton Abbey, so listen up.
premiering 4 new chicken wraps.
It'd be great if the camera flips and he's been sitting in a chair on the ceiling the whole time, you know?
Right, that's great. Yeah.
Now, you can get the original
I was
classic,
turned in 1917.
Wow, look at those hands.
which is what I'll be reviewing.
Now, if you go upstairs, you'll find a portrait of me getting younger, getting older.
Either way, that works.
Here today, you could also get the spicy chicken wrap, the honey mustard.
How long his
chicken
nails
wrap,
are.
Or
Yeah.
you have to download their app.
Well, so that when you die, you can't, you know, you keep that original form that you had.
That's
Yeah.
That's how he died.
Either way, if you go into
That's how he scales buildings with those nails, you know?
the restaurant and try to do this, they will call the police and have you kicked out.
If you try to do what now?
Wait, yeah. Perhaps we should focus on what he's saying.
Yeah, I can't. What's getting you arrested at Popeyes? I mean, I can guess.
Wrap,
But...
the honey mustard chicken wrap, and you have to download their app. And it doesn't work any other way. If you go into the restaurant and try to do this, they will call the police and have you kicked out. So don't even try it. But if you are a super secret, I guess if you just download the app, if you actually want to do this, then you'll be able to also order their special blackened chicken wrap as well.
But you've always been at Popeyes, Jack.
No pun intended.
Here is the packaging that it's in.
Okay.
He seems surprised.
On my planet, we don't package food.
And there it is.
Behold.
Ta-da.
They almost have the same complexion.
You can get a look at it.
Tortilla face.
Now, here, real quick.
Of course, I can no longer eat human food.
And that smile going like this is the best thing I've ever seen.
This taste reminds me of when the Japs bombed Pearl Harbor.
Maybe it is.
I was there.
I was there, right.
I see the pickle and the cheese.
I was a mere 35 years old.
All right, you see what it looks like. And I see what it looks like. So now, the moment of truth has arrived. Does it taste any good? Let's find out. Popeye's chicken wrap. It's going in.
Looks like crap.
It's going in. Well, you don't have front teeth?
What is that?
Ouch, it hurt my fangs. I have to suck on the food until it dissolves in my mouth.
The chocolate woman has poisoned me at the drive-thru.
Chocolate woman. Chocolate. The loud, heavy-set chocolate woman.
I forgot to tell you, my teeth are as soft as gummy bears. So it takes me a while.
I do things a little different. I eat and I shut off the stream. My review is all before eating the food.
I see a lot of fights at Popeyes because I'm not there during the day, if you know what I mean.
Wow. He's like the bizarro Joey Chestnut. It takes him forever to eat.
Right. Well, he's analyzing it.
Yeah.
Right.
He's very meticulous, this guy. You can tell. He dresses like this all the time.
Yeah. Do rats have knuckles? Because I think I just bit into one.
Children of the night. What beautiful music they make.
What's he doing? He's not happy.
I am not a fan.
Wow.
Yeah, well, there you go. You're not a fan of fried chicken wrapped in a tortilla?
He's taken 5 bites. He hasn't even gotten to the tortilla yet.
I don't have to.
And you see, in addition to this, I actually ordered some other food from Popeyes as well. I got a couple chicken tenders, 3 of them, and also had this special deal where you could still get their pickle chicken sandwich at a reduced price. I got that for the heck of it. I thought I could, if the chicken tenders aren't good, I'll have.
I had a couple of farthings left, so I said, why not?
You know what? Those T-bonds are doing very well. I said, what the hell?
Anyway, I had a bite out of the sandwich. Tender was good. I took a bite out of the chicken tenders. The chicken tenders weren't that good. I thought, well, I'll hold off. We'll see. But when I saw that this would have a chicken tender in it, that gave me pause, and my concern, I feel, was perfectly justified.
And I stood there aghast.
Yeah.
I tried to complain, but the employee was on FaceTime with her baby daddy, so I did not get her attention.
I can afford all this because I bought stock in Ford Motor Company in 1922.
He just pulls the ticker. Let me check the stocks. What's this guy's name?
My grievance here
Report of the week.
is that the chicken tender inside, quite similarly to the chicken tenders I got separately.
Outside.
Probably can't really tell just by appearance. It's one of those things you'd have to actually taste.
I'm a bit perplexed.
Is hard.
I'm befuddled.
This guy's good.
And rubbery. Hence the reason why my bites even, look even worse than they normally do. It's because it's a genuine struggle. It's one of those times where I bite in and then I have to pull the thing away from me just to...
Hold on, guys. The Dow is up 8 points to 13.
Don't forget about my gummy teeth.
I'll get it to fully separate. It's just like this rubbery...
Hold on, Dankenstein. 7 months, thank you. Review Bra is his name, and he's been doing this forever. You can find him as a child doing this. Check out his subscriber note. Yeah, we heard 3 mil. Good for him.
Very low quality chicken. Now,
I was made in a laboratory.
A test tube is what I call home.
Yeah.
That way.
I'm a tester, and I come from a test tube.
I am 97% spare parts.
Took a little sample.
I run a magic chocolate factory.
Don't give this guy a hard time. Big time lover of the show. I think it's one of the best on YouTube. Some advice. If you want to take it, don't give this guy too hard of a time. He is beloved. He's got a big fan. We're not busting his balls. We're just doing impressions. That's all.
Oh, we're kind of busting his balls, but we love him.
It's fine. The guy's making, he's eating shit food and making tons of money doing it.
I
Good for
can
him.
buy and sell this Jew.
Right. This guy's going to live 10,000 lifetimes, dude. He's going to have the last laugh. Relax.
That's right.
Except for this, just in the minutes before. And,
okay, let me see how this feels on my penis.
The chicken sandwich is all right. I think Popeyes ought to stick with that because, this chicken tender is of abysmally low quality.
Yeah, this would be a fun AI voice.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I like him. Good pick. Runner up. Now you got to show me what the winner looks like.
Let me tell you something. Joe's been trying to push this guy on you for what? 4 months now, Joe?
Yeah, I finally got it.
Finally got it. So my man, Joe, gets what he wants.
I told you, though. Was I right or was I right?
Well, hold on. I still got to see the winner first.
Wow.
Baby lemon with pom-poms in his hands. This is the emojis. Baby lemon with pom-pom in his hands. Cheerleading.
Here's just the thumbnail of the winner.
Okay. All right, so far so good. Speaking of identical-looking people, Reels is here gifting a dime.
What's up, Bubby? What's going on?
I'll suck your dick.
Good to see you, bud.
I eat cock. Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Yeah, the boys are back in town.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Reelsy, thank you, my brother. Good to see you. A guy, allegedly. Yeah, that's my picture, son of a bitch. I loved him on Down Syndrome Abbey. There you go. Formerly Wadfather. Thank you.
Be careful what you say. I'm beloved.
Rev Fug Lee. That thing is why people hate streamers. That thing. It's a little harsh. Tom Robinson, 21 months of membership. So glad you are doing this, guy. I remember him from many years ago and wondered what happened to him. I'm dying. Yeah, we'll put him in the rotation. What happened?
Tier 2.
He's a tier 2 guy.
Oh, thank you. I once started a Robert Palmer video. That was a good pull. Scalzo, as a member of the fat community, hey Zen, I asked myself, why no drive-through Chinese food? Zen, our wish came true. In Eatontown, New Jersey, Panda Express has a drive-through that is huge. Fat guy news.
Pull up to window.
I love it. Is that a dame or a jolly good fellow? We believe it's a jolly good fellow.
What's the matter? You too fat to get out of car?
Byron Granger, another OG, 19 months. I've been watching this guy for years. I'm not sure why. He's mesmerizing. Don Ho is laying topless in his grave thanks to Mike. Agreed. And the Professor Jad Allen also gifting 10 memberships worldwide. Thank you, Professor.
Wow, thank you.
Suck my dick.
I'll suck your dick.
My dick.
I'll suck your dick. I eat cock. Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
I'm coming, Jesus.
In the name of love. Ghost Crusaders.
Say what you want, but don't play games with my affection. Take what you need, but don't leave me with no direction.
All alone, I sit home by the phone, waiting for you, baby, baby. Through the years, how can you stand to hear my pleading for you, dear? You know I'm crying. Ooh, 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 yeah.
What a great pull.
I just finished a bottle of NyQuil, but I think I was just watching a young woman in a talking head suit.
Duke Dingus. He looks like Howard Hughes' bastard abortion survivor. Yeah, he does.
Do, re, mi, but I don't sing, Mutha Fuka. I kick sheet with the king, Mutha Fuka. Ice Cube will clock the cash, rock the mass, and if you run up, I'll sock your ass.
And watch that eye get swollen, because I'm playing punk knickers like Beethoven. So bust a cap or swing and die, funk Yul Brynner. It's still the king and I.
Because where I'm from, the sun don't shine. So one time hope I only bust one rhyme, but I bust one more for the suckers. Last year I was ruthless, now I'm lean chin motherfuckers. Ha 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 ha.
And you'll see in a tree MCs and crew.
What happened?
I swear, sorry, I went to go back to the script. Play that one again.
I can't take it anymore, sure.
Play that one again. It was fucking 10 minutes long.
Do, re, mi, but I don't sing, Mutha Fuka.
That's good. We'll just owe somebody some money.
Hey, Johnny, there is this werewolf time traveler from the 1920s on the internet making fast food reviews. Take care of it.
That's fucking great. He's like Kate Blanchett and Martin Short at a baby. Excellent. All right, so who beat that star?
So
Okay.
this is Foodie Beauty. Now this
somebody recommended this for us. Yeah.
Yes. Now this is just a compilation of her mukbangs.
Thank you.
But her story, there is an entire Dabbleverse surrounding her. Like every single story arch around her has an 1.5 hour long documentary about it. So she's from Canada, and I guess fell in love over the internet with some dude from Egypt and was in a relationship with him, but it kind of fell through. And then she got into
those Egyptian relationships usually do. You know, I hate to say it.
She rebounded.
Fell in love with the Sphinx. Jesus.
She met another man from Kuwait, and she moved to Kuwait and was like living with him. And I guess things went sideways there. And she is now in Syria. She married some Syrian dude or something. Yeah, and like I said, there's so much on every single angle of it.
Jeez. Wow, she definitely has a type, huh?
Some guys in the Middle East want 10 wives. Some of them want a wife that's weighs as much as 10 wives.
Yeah, that's smart. Work smarter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Allahu Akbar! This is so delicious. Oh my God, stop chewing.
I'm a real chubby chaser. Come here to me, baby.
I know this sounds bad, but that bite was like worth being fat for.
There you go.
That's pretty pathetic, actually.
Even just for a split second.
She's a serial dater. Thank you. That was worth it. I take it this is not from her channel.
Hey guys, hey guys,
No.
hey, how are you? How
you are so
you?
beautiful to me.
I need a check
Now,
right
unlike Amber Lynn, you'll notice she actually does a mukbang. That's like 3 sandwiches from Subway, where like Amber Lynn eats shit, but at least it's not 7 sandwiches.
I'm looking at 4 heroes right now, not just 3. Thank you.
Well, this chick makes no scruples about what she's doing, right? Like Amber
Correct,
Lynn
yeah.
she's a bullshit artist where she's like, oh, I just can't eat all of this. This lady's gonna house all that shit.
Yeah, she's on a weight gain journey.
Right? She don't give a fuck. Oh, oh yeah.
And Andy and I were saying last night, it's really disturbing how excited she gets by food.
Well, I mean, it's what she loves. You know?
It's like he was
It's
Chevelle.
like-
we can't.
it's like-
Nobody can explain it.
I don't even love Chevelle.
That was the weird thing. Like she was just shushing her chicken sandwich, and it's weird that she loves food.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Maybe it was talking.
Yeah, don't eat me. That she ate that yesterday. It just came out of her mouth.
How am I supposed to give this up?
I don't think you have to worry about that.
You're saying nature finds a way?
Oh, some fucking hush puppies you got to throw down, girl? Come on.
Hell yeah. Come on, let's go.
Why can't this food be good for you?
She's squatting in an abandoned Benihana's.
It's like a joke.
She's actually in front of a royal palace in Japan, and she's just so gigantic. It looks like a little, you know, like she's in a dollhouse.
No.
I thought it was Brennan's apartment.
It's like, here, I'm going to give you all this food your body craves. It's hyper palatable. It's so pleasurable. Releases endorphins in your brain. But
music.
You can't have any.
Yeah.
It's not going to... No, you can have some, but it's not good for you.
It's just tragic.
So here's an idea. Have some. Have some, like you just said, instead of all.
Shake my head.
Wow.
MSG.
That's how you know when you can smell MSG. That's when you know you eat.
Right.
What does she... Hold on. Is that tray attached to her steering wheel hers or Chick-fil-A's?
Of course it's hers. Have you ever gotten one of those at a Chick-fil-A?
No. But I've never seen it. That's wild. She's got a tray table that she can hook up to her steering wheel. That's pro, dude.
Yeah.
Fat chick with a tray.
Wow.
No way. That Chick-fil-A sauce? Mm-hmm. I dreamt about food like all night long.
Someone's coming.
Oh, you bitch. Shut up.
Hey, you gotta wait. You got a tomato on there. Get that off.
Sorry, I'm in a zone right now.
Yeah. Well, at least you got your nails done.
So good.
It's a towing zone.
A video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
Oh my God. Come on. Come
Oh
on.
yeah. Oh yeah.
In the actual fuck, dude.
I'm in love with her. I must have her. She must be a part of my concubine.
Wait, where'd that go? I want to hear that fart again.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, is that a Bloody Mary?
That's a Bloody Mary.
So good. So I thought I would just do a video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
She's on the toilet while she's eating. She has to be. It's just coming out as she's eating.
That's like a blowout in turn 4 right there, it sounded like.
Man.
And she's into the wall. Look out. Oh, my God. I think you're right. I think she's on the shitter.
All right.
They missed a spot.
Do that slower.
Strawberry cheesecake.
She does the move with the potato chips where the bag's just in her mouth and she's just tapping the bottom of it.
Yeah. She's got the Pringles can on her wrist and she's gnawing at it like a coyote.
The fuck is that? Waffles and slider burgers or sausage patties?
It's got to be hamburger. Or like you wouldn't put ketchup on a sausage.
Well, you wouldn't, but a 550-pound woman probably would.
Let me tell you what else I wouldn't do. Put a waffle on a plate of burgers. That's another thing I wouldn't do. Fruit.
Oh, man. Yeah. You can taste it.
Today I have for you, it doesn't even say on the bag, but Five Guys.
I was going to say, from the grease stains, it's going to be good.
Burger and fries. I'm going to the gym after this. Isn't that appropriate?
Yeah, what are they feeding you there? Holy shit. Apar has a question. Zen, smash, or pass?
I don't know. Let me see the end of this, and I'll give you my final answer.
Yeah.
That see, first fart. The fart. Yeah, the fart was a little bit. Put me on the fence.
Yeah, I just don't know which side of the fence.
I'm sitting right on the fucking right in the middle right now. I don't know what's gonna happen.
She's the size. She's the size of Five Guys. That is a good point. All right, where are we at?
Look at these bad boys. Oh my
now,
god.
Does anybody want to take a guess how many calories are in that French fry?
Why are you bumming everybody out, Joe? Let her live her fucking life.
Just one French fry.
No. In that container of them.
Just one French.
I know.
How many jelly beans in this jar?
How many
Seven.
Gotta be. I was gonna say 6. But
is that a large, Joe?
It's a large.
It's the only size they give you over it. They do this move at Five Guys where you go, I'll have a cheeseburger. Everything's a double unless you ask otherwise. So,
right. Well, they dump in another bucket of fries in there.
Right, and they give you 2 cups of fries. Half your bag is French fries, and then you have this cup filled with fries too. It's good.
I'm gonna say that's over 1,000 calories.
1,300 calories.
Wow,
that's a lot. That's a lot of calories. It's a lot of fries.
That's half. That's more than half my daily.
It's really good too.
She comes walking in, and they just get the large buckets ready. They're just like, yeah.
They just start throwing the peanuts at her that are set up in front.
She picks them up with her trunk.
They close the peanuts. She walks in, she's like,
I got the Cajun fries.
Of course you did.
Belong in a Cajun.
Yeah, her taste buds are shot. She needs as much spice as possible to taste something.
No, I have no idea what the
Spent so much
calories
money
are.
there. They hired a new guy. It's 6 guys now.
6 guys have to come to work.
Give a shit.
Honestly, I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of
Good
dieting. Like, a company reached out to me and wanted to send me a food scale for a review, and I'm like, no, because I'm not measuring my food. I'm refused to fucking measure my food.
Good for you.
That lobster?
Red Lobster, baby.
Look
Cheddar
at this
biscuits.
beautiful meat. I was lonely one night. I was living by myself.
Oh my god, you're just not going to believe this fucking story.
She fucked a lobster. Let's go.
I got desperate and called one of my lovers. I won't say which one, but I might not even remember which one. Oh yes, I do. And
Really
anyway,
He wasn't white.
this is bad. This is like low-key prostitution, but I offered him foreplay if he would come over and bring me a couple of Whoppers. I think it was Whopper Wednesday.
Bitches will suck that dick for a Whopper, I tell you. I tell you, dog.
A Whopper for a Whopper.
Listen, say what you will. At least she's being this is an open book.
I got these cheeseburgers. I'll suck your dick full of cheeseburgers, man.
His dick's in the bag when she's going through it. She'll pull the Whopper. Hey!
And he got there, and I was so mad. It gets worse. I was
angry blowjob.
She went from Five Guys to Black Guys.
I was so hungry, I just spit on it and went to work.
So mad and pissy that he forgot the zesty sauce for my.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
I used teeth just to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, gave him a
Actually, ate
zesty.
his cock.
Zesty blowjob. Yeah, maybe he didn't want zest fucking sauce on his dick. Maybe that was the thing.
And did she eat all that first and then do it? Or no, she would have to do
Great
it.
question.
You know she ate it first. Come on.
Yeah, I would think, but I would say if I were him, she ain't getting a bag until it's done.
Yeah. I don't want no bitch with onion breath sucking my dick.
My onion rings that I only let him squeeze my boobs.
Oh, Jesus. What a ripoff.
Bitch took the onion rings and threw them on my dick.
Yeah, he could have done that from the other side of the door. He didn't need to fucking come in for it.
Oh, what shocking. She has a cat.
Yeah.
I should not be eating this.
No, you should say that when you get to the 6th slice. That's what you should say, not the first one.
That's the third pizza. See?
Oh, you're right, Mike. My bad.
The only thing I care about right now is this pizza.
Good for you, sweetie.
Dude, she loves her tummy.
Good for her, man.
Well, you're somebody who doesn't like food at all, Joe. So this is like an alien thing to you.
Yeah.
Right? Like you eat mush.
Basically, yes. Jenna made great mush tonight.
Yeah, he gets like, everything's blended. Like his jaw's broken. He eats everything in a straw.
Small bowl of birdseed for dinner.
That'll do.
Jenna made some amazing capsules for me to swallow tonight.
Labyrinth Mystic, thank you for that last super chat. She's still alive? Hold on. Oh, there's a growing list of obese YouTube influencers who died before 40. Bit jealous of the shameless ass rip while streaming. Yeah, I am too. I was more jealous than grossed out. I was impressed. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I guess so. I guess she's still... I never heard of her. Like I said, somebody recommended this a week or two ago. I never got around to checking her out, but I see why now.
Well, when she farts like that, you think she would know if she shit her pants or not? I'm going to say no.
No.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot going on back there that they're not aware of until it's too late.
Yeah, that's post-show. That's post-show.
Right. Those fries have more calories than frog. Agreed. Ghost Crusaders.
Howdy, y'all. I've been thinking about this Erin gal and her court date, and, well, I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. She can get busy living or get busy dying. By the way, Johnny, have you spoken to my girlfriend, Kendra? She said she was going out for some Popeyes, but that was last week. Okay, goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now, Derek.
He's never been more polite than he's been on our show.
So good hearing from him. What? She sprays shit through G-strings. It's documented. By who?
I'm in. Smash.
Smash.
Rumble, here we come.
Yeah, we're going to have to fire up the Rumble machine, boys.
The Rumble is right.
Speaking of, somebody, Carrie, sent me John on Conan O'Brien performing and then paneling, which we should add that to the Rumble list.
Yes.
That's her heart going, shh.
I thought it was the dish going, don't, please don't.
My organ's shutting down.
Is that dessert?
That looks like cake, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, after half a pizza, you want some dessert.
Just surprised she had half a pizza left.
Yeah, well, I think this is intermission for the pizza.
And let's not, hey, we've all eaten something that makes us sing. You know what I mean? You just sit there going, she's singing right now.
When something's good, I sway.
Also, when I walk somewhere, I sway.
So she has 5 sauces that you can see there, and I'm convinced that neither one of those containers is pop. I think one of them's mashed potatoes and one of them's gravy.
Wow, pop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when she drinks from one of them, do you see gravy or mashed potatoes on her face?
Well, the one with the orange label on it, if you look on the top
That looks like
side of
gravy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like gravy.
Yeah.
Or she might have farted.
Yeah. Could be a G-string splatter.
Is that her fat catchphrase?
That's her fat gimmick.
Yeah.
Her fimmick. She could be daughter of. She could be the daughter of This Is Us, Fatso. I never watched. Is it good?
No, it's horrible.
It was very. It's very.
I'll go with Zen.
If you like,
I'll go with Zen.
If you like emotional family drama.
If you like girly stuff, it's great.
Yeah, I love emotional family drama. That's why I'm down here most of the time. I remember health class in middle school describing pizza as healthy because it contained all 4 healthy food groups. Yeah, boy, they bullshitted the fuck out of us, huh? They didn't teach us shit.
Had a crush on me at Burger King because he gave me 3 sauces.
Yo, Ma.
And usually they.
Yeah, he had a crush on you. Yeah, I think he just realized who he was dealing with and didn't want angry, coming back angry, pissed off because he Shuli'd you on a sauce.
Well, sauces are like prison currency of fast food restaurants. People get broke over that shit. They get beaten up. So she walks in. She's got a lot of clout.
That's why if the apocalypse happens, Lenny's a guy you want by your side. Sauce guy.
Yeah.
He'll get you to the other side.
Well, she ordered 32 pounds of food, so yeah, they're going to give you an extra.
You tired,
Right, that's
Shuli?
what
You need
I'm
a cup
saying.
of coffee or something?
What's that?
So you look kind of tired.
I heard you. Shut up, stupid.
I think that's like
You just hit play and then take it off the screen, all right? Thank
a
you.
little way of him saying, "Yeah, you're cute."
Oh my God, Shuli, are you tired?
Everybody goes into business for themselves around me. Everybody. This looks easy.
Steven's Sushi Ranch, of course, and Domino's 6
God
cheese
damn.
6 cheese.
pizza.
Oh shit.
6 cheese.
6.
Not 4.
Not 4.
Not 5.
How many?
Not 5.5.
How many?
6.
I got
There's
6.
a reason that's 6.
I got 6 arteries to clog. So let's go.
I mean, if you want a recipe for splatters, this is it
God.
right here. 6 cheeses.
Wow. If you want to stop the splatters, that'll clog you up real good.
Hey, Shuli, you need a cup of Joe?
Sounds like
No.
6.
What is that, ice cream melting next to it? Or
No, that's her chin.
ranch? It's fine.
That's her chin.
In the bowl.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So let's try this. Let's give you a beauty bite of a chip.
Not yours, mine.
Do you like the chips, babe?
Oh. I take it she spends a lot of time alone, huh?
I guess.
Yeah, you're never alone with the pizzas then.
That's true.
I feel like all the fast food restaurants she goes into, she's like the norm of those places.
Right. Hey!
Let's try this, baby. It's so dense. Avocado.
Ugh, you sexy vixen. Do that
Oh
again.
my gosh. And there's like this cream in the middle.
I can't even wait to go home and eat
Berry.
this. I gotta eat this now.
Beauty bite. Take a bite
I wouldn't
of
be
my
doing.
wiener.
See, knowing Canadian healthcare, Andy, would you think this is a very smart thing to do with your body?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got free healthcare, right? Why not?
Yeah, but we've seen what free healthcare did for you.
I was going to say, you can't find a tooth anywhere near this guy, but hey, free healthcare.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll get a heart in about 5 years.
All right, here goes.
Oh, glizzy.
Yeah, if she'd done that, she would have gotten zesty sauce.
Wow. That hot dog is juicy. Man. Beauty bite of my schlong wiener.
Who's that? Don't tell me that's her boyfriend.
Yeah, I think that's one of her ex-boyfriends, and he chews like a fucking cow. It's really irritating.
Oh, God, I hate chewing.
I've decided to really not give a shit anymore about.
Yeah, no shit.
Finally.
Like, I'm just gonna live my life.
Finally. You just had enough, huh? Everybody has a limit, I guess. Hold on. In Kuwait, she took donations for an animal rescue charity. They never gave the money to the animal rescue. Now she's wanted by authorities. Wow. That's why she fled to Syria. That's crazy. You don't want fucking Kuwait or Syria. You don't want any of those people looking for you for anything.
Like this chick could hide anywhere.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it'd be the greatest thing for her health if she got locked up.
Yeah.
Really would. Or she'll die. But you know what? You don't really know until you get that party started.
Yeah, no jail can hold me, coppers. No, literally.
No, really. It's not. I'm not bragging.
If people want to criticize me for what I eat, they want to sit there and sneer at me for burping, farting, for telling threesome stories and sleeping with homeless people.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's just her and a dude. I mean, but whatever.
Yeah. And sleeping with homeless people, she said, too.
Wow. She really put that will work for food thing to the test, huh?
Whatever, man. Do what you gotta do. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of worrying. Like,
well, I guess she fucks homeless people because it's hard for her to fit in a home.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you.
I'm seeing a guy with a fridge box.
About things. I'm tired. I just want to be myself. Oh.
You just do you, girl.
I hear angels singing.
Yeah. Like you're coming soon.
See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, this music keeps it nice and light and like we're having fun, but I mean, this can get real tragic real quick with the right music.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is she drinking Fabuloso floor cleaner for wash this food down with?
It's fruit champagne. Wow.
That's what she needs.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
Say when.
Right. No thank you would be a good thing to learn.
I'm full, maybe.
Time out. Any of those.
Yeah. Help.
Help. I have a problem.
Save me from myself.
The number one thing for me was eating out and fast food.
Pyramid scheme.
I needed to stop that.
Grammar Hammer, you notice anything about that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
E-A-I-T-I-G. Eating.
Wait.
I needed to stop that.
Yeah,
Are you trying to tell me she's stupid?
Not here, pal.
Okay.
Go sell that somewhere else.
You know what? Just go out, eat what you want. Just do what you want, eat what you want.
Yeah.
And, just die at 60. Who cares? You don't want to live to be 80
That's
and
right.
if all you can eat is like healthy food.
That's great. What a
Like a fat James Dean.
Oh my God. Oh, look at this.
Hey.
New voice activated.
All right.
Let's see. Can you check that, boys?
Yeah, but is that really Melton?
I don't know.
Way out west, there was this fella I want to tell you about. Fella by the name of John Melendez. At least that was the handle his loving mama gave him. But he never had much use for it himself. This John, he called himself the Dude. Now, a Duke. That's a name no one would self-apply where I come from. But then there was a lot about the Duke that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Thank you, Derek.
Fantastic.
What a storyteller that Derek is, huh? Shout out to Ghost Crusaders. Oh, boy.
Now, the Duke is a man. Well, he's the man for his time and place.
Hey, Julie, frog is the best.
Oh, the goat is here. Let's go. Right. The goat is available for at supertip.gg/TSN. Thank you, Patrick. Thanks for getting that up, bud.
But is that really the goat?
Beauty bite.
Good for
her.
That looks like about 3 dozen chicken tenders, a hamburger, onion rings, and I don't even know what the fuck in that bowl.
The burger looks good. I ain't gonna lie.
It is good.
I believe the term for that is slop, Joe.
Yeah.
That is a slop bucket. The burger looks good. You're right. Absolutely. That does look good.
There's no denying that.
All right.
Wow. That was great.
That was, yeah.
2 winners. I don't see a runner-up. I see 2 winners.
Yes.
Yeah, bring them both hand in hand or hand in claw.
Oh, who, me?
Who, me? Why it sounds so weird.
Hey, of course, I can't say I seen London, and I ain't never been to France, and I ain't never seen no queen in her damned undies, as the fella says. But I'll tell you what, I have seen the biggest bitch in my life take a diarrhea squirt while wearing a G-string. Now Zen said I was polite? Well, shut up, asshole. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a keg, pussy. You play the clip of Jay Lewis goofing on gays yet? I have. It was during the telethon, right? It was during he called the cameraman. Yeah, I think there's a compilation. We'll definitely play it. Fixing Zen's joke. Some guys in the Middle East want 10 wives. Other guys in the Middle East want 1 wife with 10 folds.
There you go.
Oh, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
We'll run it up the flagpole, see what happens. Poor girl was clearly stung by bees everywhere.
Well, I like his confidence.
Right.
That's what you need in comedy.
She has no wrist to cut. Shame. Hey, Don Trump.
Oh, discount Don Trump.
Discount Don Trump? All right.
You're muted, dummy.
Oh, hey, Salty. Ever use pepper, you'll die like a dog.
How do you think she would do at the Heart Attack Grill in Vegas? I think they close up. I think they board it up like a storm's coming the minute they see her across the street.
She definitely eats for free. Let's put it that way.
You have to watch, what is this? You have to watch Joey's World Tour. Trust me. Joey C?
No.
Joey who?
Joey what?
Joey's World Tour. What Joey?
Where?
When she farts, it must look like a spaceship launching. Zach Hoffman. Gilman. Andy and Joe should have a weekly show. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Gilman.
That was me.
They can absolutely have a weekly show. I would love that.
Yeah, what channel?
Right. Get that channel up and running, boy. 21 months of membership, smoking a joint on a 4-day weekend. Rock on, guys. Dog boy, enjoy every bit.
Joey's World Tour. He tours Disney. Oh no, I guess it's like her. He just reviews. Big guy reviews food.
Okay, we'll check it out. Carmela, 21 months. How fun would it be if we submit 1-minute mukbang video to TSN like what we did with feet pics? Just a thought. Thank you for the 21 months. Yes, I love that idea. Our very own TSN mukbang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Just send in videos, Carmela. Don't even pitch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's all good here. Dodo, don't send anything, please. Hold on.
Really, he's the goat.
Shut up, you Chevelle listening, motherfucker.
What happened?
Hey, Goat, do you think Eric the Magnificent Actor is the best whack packer of all time?
Could be.
we may have to work on that one again, boys. I think we get that one better. We're gonna give him a little more.
Cause this is beef drip is as bad as can, and you know has the baddest.
I'm really tired of that asshole.
That one wasn't bad. I don't know. I don't know why it changes.
He's just warming up. Is there any rhyme or reason to be the goat, whatever you want to call him?
No, he's just the goat. Figure represent. You know, why not? And if Derek and the goat can have a conversation, please fix them both. What Derek is great. What are you talking about? What dare you? What do you got, Froggy? Oh, this idiot. Come on, everybody. Listen, hit like, hit subscribe, $9.75 in here. Turn on notifications, and by all means, get yourself a membership, Tier 1 or Tier 2, or turn on accept gifted memberships. Link is in the description. Click it. It'll take you to your settings. Turn it on. Good luck. A lot of generosity out here tonight. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. Let's get into stupid.
Hold on.
John material starts at 145.
Here we go.
Thank you. I'm just reading the super chats, Karl. I'm sure you could understand.
Well, you've missed 11 of them, so now.
So just to recap, this is when Karl and John were doing shows on each other's channel. This was on John's channel, correct?
Correct.
Right, and so John has been dodging everything. He's been deflecting. He's yelling over Karl. He's very, very nervous. Very nervous about doing this because Karl does not let him slide, if I remember this correctly.
This looks like Karl starring in Christmas Carol and talking to the ghost of failure present.
Don't be like me, Karl.
Now you're interrupting me with that one?
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Of course. Okay.
Oh, I'm
General Ocean.
Yeah, just constantly putting up super chats when he's asked something he doesn't want to answer.
Thanks for 2 bucks. We all know Vinny the Slippery Gabon. Yaguch. Is that what he's called?
Chooch.
Nice. Thanks for 5 bucks. Aren't I splitting these super chats with you?
Yes, that is our agreement. Yes,
All
thank
right,
you,
so
nice.
Can I read them?
Of course you can read them. Can I get 1 point out at one point on the show?
Chats. Yes, he does. Okay, hold on. Jesse Blinkman, thanks for 5 bucks. Why does John's Tonight Show make that Jay Leno used to have a price
Read
tag
them
on the
then.
bottom?
What's wrong with you?
I don't think it's a price tag, is it? Is that a price tag? I don't know.
He probably bought it at the store.
Well, but hold on. You're looking at it right now, and you're going, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Could it be?
Wow, boy. He's amazing.
He's so bad at something he's done his whole life, which is lying.
Well, he always got out. But I don't know. That's how.
Well, because it's not because he never got away with it because people, because he was good at it. It's because people just had enough.
Yeah.
And they would just go, all right.
Well, could you put a commitment on John's contributions to the Tonight Show? Well, you can. It's $5.99.
No, that was in the
souvenir shop.
No, that was in the prop room, given to me by the prop guy. You know, but they could probably get him in the store, can't they? Gonzo, thanks for the 5 bucks. Karl, wear your bike helmet or else you'll fall up and end like Stuttering John. Just kidding, John. I love you. School! Dues payer! Dang, listen, thanks for the 5 bucks. Isn't it interesting that more people watch Karl's show, even though he never had the honor of having such a large platform as the Tonight Show? He's a good marketer. Well, that's what. Does
he sound coked up? That's correct.
Yeah. He's very nervous. This is all frightened energy, John, right here, because he knows as soon as he stops, as soon as these super chats stop, he's going to have to deal with what Karl's going to ask him. And he has no clue what Karl's going to ask him, and he has no clue on how to get out of it.
But keep in mind, this is just after he got to Florida, where he had mailed himself something, according to his own
Well,
words.
that's true, too. That can always, you always have to factor that in, sure.
Very good marketer. And you know what the most important part of marketing is, John?
DG sucks.
Do you know what the most important part of marketing is, John?
Nails
The product.
Sherry, thanks for the 5 bucks. Hello,
You're just going to talk over me? You're not going to let me get a word in?
I thought you were going to let me read these.
What a child.
John.
Wow.
We can have a conversation in between.
You just criticized me for missing 10, and now I'm reading.
See, and this is where people give up. This is where they go, you know what? I can't get through to this fucking idiot. I'm out. Fuck off.
Yeah, man, and now you're mad.
Because I was starting a sentence. You just started reading it over me. That's not a conversation.
Why about you stiffing Pope? Oh, yeah, why'd you lie about me stiffing Pope?
I heard that you had some hard. He had some hard expenses that you didn't want to reimburse him for with your Sirius XM case.
Who'd you hear that from?
Doesn't matter. Is it true or not?
Yes, it's not true. But I know who. I know.
Well, then what are you worried about? Who told it to him? Like he's the worst at this.
Yeah. Who told you?
I
know.
He literally just backed up everything Karl said with that line of questioning. Who told you?
Who you heard it from? Because I fed him that information to see if he was still trolling me, and he was.
Okay, good. Now you know who your troll is.
Dang, listen, yeah, I know. Yes, and so do you.
More intense. What does Karl fucking care? Yeah, Karl, now you know too.
You're welcome.
But again, he's caught. He told the truth, and now it's a lie.
It has to be, yeah.
Now it's a lie, so he can look like the smart one.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang, listen, thanks for $5. Did you put genital herpes on Jay's mug? I never had genital herpes.
All right, can I make a statement now? Because you played that little intro, and I wanted to respond to that.
Yes.
Okay.
Talk.
So why do they podcast? I don't think that's very funny. So then the other gag is that this guy comes up with the walrus teeth and everything. Now,
so why did the guy you so laugh?
Why would he be wearing a flannel shirt? Because it's so ridiculous. And he wasn't wearing glasses. He didn't look anything like me. I always wear a T-shirt. It didn't make any sense. You could have found a photo of me and photoshopped it or done something that would have made more sense of that.
Everyone I played it for, including Vinny, laughed. So everyone else thinks it's funny, which I'll trust my fucking.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
Over yours.
Okay, so here's my. Let's talk about Anthony Cumia real quick.
Who'd you write for?
Here, John.
Who'd you write for, Carla?
I write for 4 different podcasts that I host.
Yeah, okay, podcast. Okay. Yeah, there's a barometer of fame.
John, talking about the past is.
So a 1-bedroom in Canoga Park, is that a barometer of fame?
Not doing you any favors. I don't know how you're not figuring this out.
Oh, really? I just did the CBS roast. John makes up the rules and logic.
Oh, that's another lie. Remember? Yeah, he floated that out at one point around this time.
What was it?
There was no roast. There was no CBS roast. He just
what are they roasting? The network? Like, what is he talking about? CBS roast. CVS. You sure it wasn't CVS?
Those long, look at those long receipts.
Look at these goddamn receipts.
They're like 6 feet long.
Big Daddy Dodo.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, no shit. All right, so let me just point this out because remember when there was a video of you from
I only
Pickwick?
know who you are, John, because of Karl. Yeah, well, of course, because he talks about me nonstop. Oh, look.
I have definitely introduced a lot of people to you, John.
Karl, $50. Hold on. Nice. Just wanted to make sure Karl is nice. Well, I don't think he's capable of being nice.
Thank you, nice. I appreciate that.
Trashing me, Kyle X.
Listen,
act like
Karl, did you ever read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, where if you yell over the other person when they're trying to talk to you, you win the victory?
That's all. It's all about loudness.
Yell over Karl this time.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to get all this out of my way so I can focus.
Yeah.
I'm a cum pig.
All right, Karl, I'm sorry. It's just that, I'm getting all these.
This is the same kind of tactics he would use at home where he'd be like, What? I'm not drinking. You said to stop drinking.
Yes.
I'm only having 2 beers, not 10 beers.
Yeah. Yeah, his family has seen this version of John so many fucking times. It's insane.
Crazy. Oh, you said no more drinking in the house. That's why I'm drinking outside the house. See?
That's what you said.
That's what you said. I'm just following your words.
Yeah, but let's have a conversation, and then we can catch up on a few, and then let's have a conversation.
Do this whole thing again.
I know it's so difficult.
Autobiography, $2. Set Karl straight. Hey, what's your at the?
Hold on. Real quick. Where'd that go? Carmela, men could enter too. Some of them have better cleavage than us. Look, I don't know what you broads are planning, but approved. Go for it.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Cleavage.
I don't know what that is.
What's that?
They're talking about having a contest, like how we had the foot contest a while back.
Cleavage contest?
Yeah,
I like the idea.
Carmela and Reels are talking about having another contest, but I'm not sure what kind.
Reels is the contest master over there.
Right.
Reminds me of fucking that guy in Boogie Nights who just smokes in the back the whole time.
Yeah.
That's who Reels reminds me of.
Yo, that's how you pronounce ethnicity, John.
All right. Thanks for $10.
John.
Thank you for playing the villain to the hamburger hero.
Thank you, Pasquale.
All right, go ahead. Talk. I don't care.
Now, you were upset that...
I don't care. And look, he won't even look. He's just looking for more super chats to stop this.
Someone filmed you at Pickwick because you were trying to get out of the parking lot and someone parked you in. And this was a private moment in a bar that then Shuli played on his show. And you were very upset about that. You didn't think he should do that.
I told you why, and you agreed with me.
I do agree with you. I don't think he should have played that video. I didn't play that video for that very reason.
Yes,
However,
and you told him.
I did. And there was a
John,
private
those weren't
moment.
my tapes, John. They were Shuli's tapes.
Yeah.
Shuli gave them to me, John.
Yeah, listen, it's one thing to play something private of a guy spazzing out in a parking lot while he's drunk trying to drive off. At least it wasn't highbrow like phone calls. You know what I mean? Nothing private about those. Nobody had a problem with that.
And Anthony Cumia
had a good time.
We had a blast. Both things. The video of him freaking out and the phone calls were amazing.
So fun.
living room between him and his girlfriend having a fight that you not only played on your show but played for multiple people over and over again. That's a little bit of hypocrisy, John.
Not really.
That was
not really
in his own house. It wasn't even in a public place.
I didn't send them there. That was on YouTube.
You think we sent somebody to the bar every night saying, one of these nights, John's going to be drunk screaming. Make sure you're there to record it.
Well, in his defense, it was probably the first night they went.
Yeah, that's true.
But even if you had, he's not arguing a matter of principle. He's arguing a technicality. It's still playing a private... Anthony's private moment that he broadcast was recorded inside his home.
Correct.
Not at a public place.
Correct.
But he still finds a technicality that he can spin into, no, what I did was okay, but what he did was...
Right. Public place, okay for me to get ambushed by this guy, but not okay for him to be recorded without anybody even ambushing him or talking to him. Let's keep that.
No, the difference is you can record a celebrity in a hotel lobby, but you can't record a has-been at a bar.
Thank you. You are correct. When you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense. Just using your words, John.
That was
John, you played it on your show.
Danny put that out. If Danny puts it out, I think it's okay for me to
Somebody
play.
put out the video you didn't like. It's not like that was up on YouTube too. What are you talking about?
Danny was the one getting fucking domestically harassed.
Domestically harassed. So actually, I'm a hero. You're welcome.
Well, you have to have a domestic life in order to be domestically harassed.
That is a good
problem.
point.
Yeah. Doesn't work if you don't living in the house with your kids and your wife.
Right. She was being roommate harassed.
Yeah.
Yes.
John, you have to realize that was very hypocritical of you to play that video.
No, I don't think so. It was all over the internets.
Well, so was the video of you from Pickwick.
Yeah. No, that was a guy taping me for Shuli.
No, that's not true. You made that up.
Yes, it is.
It's 100%. Carl's right on the money. It's 100% somebody who filmed it that was there and sent it to us and said, you're not going to believe this. I just happened to swing by Pickwick, hanging out, and then this happened. That was it. And you even see the video. He's never once filming John. Right. He has the phone down, and it's just rolling, and you're picking up audio of a very, very drunk Stuttering John, mad that he can't get in his car and drive home because someone's parked behind him. Thank you.
I don't believe we had that. I don't believe we ever saw it.
Find it, Frog.
He probably wouldn't have been so mad if he wasn't so drunk.
Exactly. You're right. If he was sober, he would have waited patiently. Maybe had a snack.
He might have said it to Shuli. But Shuli didn't send him there.
Just like the guy who taped me doing comedy was for Shuli. You're such a fucking hypocrite. Why don't you get your fucking story straight, fucking snaggletooth?
Wow.
I like blog cutters. Hey, yeah! Nice. Thanks for $10, John. Please let Karl talk. I will.
I appreciate it, but you're not helping.
Lawyers, guns, and money. Give $2. Quit being a schooling and have a combo.
A what?
Okay.
A schooling. Quit being a schooling and have a combo.
I'm going to send you back to schooling.
He needs to go.
Fucking give you half of these. Nicholas E. Elcock. Every time we stop talking on the call, you strip every time he has a good point. You're losing this time. I don't care if I win or lose. The less I'm doing this. I don't get my win or lose. This doesn't bother me at all. Make a difference to me. Karl, professional dork. Thanks for 10 bucks. Hi, me, you smug condescending post. You don't have any ones? You don't have any ones?
Posts.
Yeah, that's a guy who likes to likes Kevin Brennan.
You're blind. Kevin Brennan doesn't give a shit about you.
One.
Well, all right, so I wanted to bring up the name dropping stuff. So we did a show a couple of years ago where we brought up this conversation that you had over DMs with a guy named Chris about Dennis Farrell or Dennis Farrell. And this guy had given you a negative review on your book on Amazon. And you wrote to this guy, Chris, you said, just let Dennis know whatever happens to him, it's out of my hands. I tried to stop it. I have very powerful friends. The blood's on your hands.
Yeah.
So that was very much a threat.
You know who Dennis Farrell is?
I don't.
I do.
Okay. So that was a threat.
Dennis Farrell was trashing my transgender child.
Doesn't matter. You were threatening him with a mafia.
I don't give a fuck.
Listen. 4 hours later, you wrote, I'm just messing around, LOL. I've been hanging with Gotti too much.
Yes.
Okay, so I got this note. I need you.
$5. Was John allowed to sit at the comics table at the cellar? That could be a ruthless scoop. Yes, I was. No. And I was.
No, he wasn't.
Always there. Go ahead.
He was never there.
No, he wasn't allowed to sit at any table at the cellar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could bust the tables.
Right.
Got from a listener.
Can I get some chalk? I want to draw on the table.
Etsy. All right, you're busy.
No. So that was a threat.
No. Colin. Everything's Voss.
Dennis Farrell was trashing my transgender child.
Doesn't matter. You were threatening him with a mafia because.
I don't give a fuck.
Listen. 4 hours later, you wrote, I'm just messing around, LOL. I've been hanging with Gotti too much.
Yes.
Okay, so I got this note. I need you.
$5. Was John allowed to sit at the comics table at the cellar? That could be a ruthless scoop. Yes, I was. And I was always there. Go ahead.
Can you let me read this note that I got from a listener?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. It says, yesterday I watched your episode where John threatened a mob hit on Twitter. I cannot tell you how infuriating it made me when he said he tweeted, haha, I've been hanging around with John Gotti Jr. too much. See, I'm actually a Gotti. My uncle is John Gotti Jr. My grandfather was John Gotti. I'm actually the firstborn grandchild. My mother is Angel Gotti. Stuttering John hardly knows my uncle, and the fact that he is name dropping like this is ridiculous. A few years ago, when we were making the Gotti movie.
John Gotti Jr., let's see, 5 times? Okay.
A few years ago, when we were making the Gotti movie, this stuttering idiot was friends with one of the producers, and John may or may not have had some kind of connection to the movie financially. I'm just reaching out to you because as soon as I saw John's tweet, and even worse, heard it from his own mouth talking about my uncle, I literally saw it right and was so mad. The fact that this moron is going around using my family name and dropping my uncle's name to threaten people is infuriating.
Is that why Victoria Gotti was always so kind to me? Is that why John Gotti Jr. couldn't have been nice?
Today, Junior. We're talking about today.
Wow. They didn't insult him, so they must be good friends.
To me,
just because someone's polite to you doesn't mean they're your best friend or that you hang around with Gottis all the time.
We had dinner like 5 times and lunch.
I'm a cum pig.
Wow, you didn't mention lunch. That changes things.
And I was just hoping done brunch once. I'm not sure.
I was running late, but I was invited.
Did you guys know that Vin the Chin Gigante opened up a door for me once? Very polite.
The situation never came up again where he does something like this. Maybe you could shut it down right away and let your viewers, listeners know there's no validity to these threats.
I have dinner with John Gotti Jr., John Travolta, Joe Pesci. I have dinner,
all the mafia bigwigs.
Lunch and dinner and lunch and dinner and lunch and dinner.
And I never paid.
A billion stories
and I got chicken palm on him one time. Big deal.
We shared a billion stories together. But, okay, so we weren't friendly at least?
According to a Gotti, no. And you should not be using his name when you're threatening people with mafia hits.
No, I just said I've been hanging out with him. It's a joke. John, have a seat. Thanks for $2, John. You wearing a wig? No. By the way, that's called a joke, Karl.
You waited 4 hours to say I'm messing around after writing the blood is on your hands. That's not a joke.
The blood is on your hands.
Get it?
Oh my God. FM nobody.
I'm still waiting for my snapping turtle to pass my pinky toe. I hope he poops soon because I'm walking lopsided.
KFT in the building.
My father died at a concentration camp. He fell out of the guard tower laughing and broke his neck.
Jerry was a race car driver. He drove so goddamn fast, never did win no checkered flag, but he never did come in last. Jerry was a race car driver. He'd say El Saab #1 with a Bocephus sticker.
KFT, keep up the racism. It people like you and UL Diablo who keep this show going. Also, why are women allowed to vote?
Thank you, KFT, I think.
Just asking questions.
Just asking questions. What do we got here? You got to find Jerry Lewis on Sonny and Cher show when he did a skit with Cher of Snow White. Jerry went full tard. It's cringe. I'm in.
It's in Discord. Well, it's the whole show, so we'll have to.
Okay, we'll check it. We'll do it another time.
You know what I just thought of, Shuli?
What?
It's going to be very entertaining if and when John comes back and people are sending him clips of the AIU saying things and he'll be on his show reacting to them like you really said it.
Oh, it's great. I love that.
I like how you said if. Like that's
right.
like that's even a thing.
Well, he's pretty big on the con circuit, if you know what I mean.
Well, he's always been a con kind of guy.
Exactly.
I once opened a car door for Sammy the Bull Gravano. We've been besties ever since.
No one thinks that's a joke.
Well, how long ago was this?
November. Thank you, everybody. By the way, over 1,000. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Supertips.gg/TSN. And turn on accept gift and memberships. The link is in the description. Let's go.
November 10th, 2018.
So
were you an adult? Were you an adult back then?
Okay, so you're going back 5 years on something, and I'm supposed to remember it?
No, I don't expect you to remember. I'm just telling you.
DM and Dennis Farrell, who I believe is Anthony Cumia's good friend. Am I wrong?
I don't know who everyone's friends with, John.
I'm pretty sure Dennis Farrell.
What does that matter?
Because he was playing cards with us in Anthony Cumia's basement a number of times.
Oh, so he's friends.
Maybe I was kidding, or maybe
All right,
he was the one that.
Wait a second.
Wait, stop. So he just said he saw this guy several times at Cumia's card games. So he goes, they're friends? Maybe they're friends. Well, he said he's friends with Gotti.
Of course.
At lunch 5 times.
Of course.
Friends with Anthony Cumia?
Before I knew he was a racist.
You've been to his house?
Yeah.
Oh, John. That's not good, man.
I did 10 shows, man.
Oh, dude. That's bad.
Not really.
I don't think you can do that because this guy.
Not really. He goes, I didn't know he was a race. Not really.
Guy's a homophobe and a transphobe. And
I didn't know that about him.
Oh, how did you not know that, John? How did you not know?
I didn't, John. I didn't, John.
He didn't stop doing all those things till later.
Yeah. In private, he said he liked the black people. I didn't know.
No, John. And when I found out, John, then I fucking said, fuck off Anthony Cumia, John.
My name's Karl.
I lick log cutters. Thanks for $5, John. Now that we know your Florida address, is it okay to send your cases of Cora Skull? No.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, winking all fast. No, please don't.
Wow. Sophie's choice there.
Oh, yeah.
Zero. Thanks for $5. Every time John gets exposed and all, it was a joke. No, I just can't remember it. No, I can't remember.
It doesn't matter if you remember it or not. You were threatening a mob hit on someone. You did it to me, too.
Yeah, and I was kidding, and you know I was. General Ocean, New John ruled. If it was 10 years ago, it don't matter. No, it's just that I can't remember everything I did.
It's okay, but it's okay, John. The internet remembers. Like the internet never forgets. Your DMs never forget. It's etched in virtual stone that what you said.
Yep.
It's impossible. You think I remember every bit on the Stern Show? Please.
No one's asking you to.
Vale, thanks for the $5. Put this towards the buying John a Pilgrim hat fund. Love it, love it.
Oof.
That is horrible hair.
I can't wait till we get to 7 o'clock and can start drinking. Benny boy, thanks for the $2. Carl's mom drank heavily through her pregnancy. Is that true?
That's true.
Carl?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Tattling John Melendez. Thanks for $5. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a textbook pathological lie. Yeah, okay, but pathological. No one
Yes, you are. When you get caught in your lies, you just explain that you didn't know or that was a long time ago. You're always lying.
You think I know what I wrote to someone 5 fucking years ago on a DM? Or
I have pointed out so many of your lies that you have not even addressed.
Thanks for the $5. Tartamundo. I try in English because you not read it in my...
Tartamundo.
Tell us something because you know, like it, the Mexicans people... Why you not like it to them? What do you mean? I'm half Puerto Rican. That doesn't make any sense.
It's not Mexican.
I'm a cum pig.
Oh. All right. So what else you
Way
got,
to go,
Carl?
racist.
Yeah. Hey, I'm half French. How can I not like English people? Come on.
Carl, this is you know.
So your big thing
here, like I'm letting you, shoot your load here, Vinny. Subwap. That's probably I don't know, like a sterile one. Thanks for $2, Stuttering Joe. Have you met John Kids? I don't know what that means. Do you know what it means?
Yeah, it was me.
God's kids
Let's
are
not read that
mental.
one. All right, let's have fun. Let's keep it light, John. Let's keep it light. Let's talk about the Reddit sock account.
Hey, Carl, yep. I tried, and I said this to Vinny. I said, look, I tried to extend the olive branch to Carl, but then all he did was goof on me about it. I don't really care. I mean, I do.
I mean, I thought we both wanted to be friends with each other.
Let me ask you a question, Carl. You got mad at me.
Do you think that friends bust balls with each other? Do you think that's right?
Yeah. I don't want no friend like that.
Because I said that you were effeminate.
I didn't get mad at you. I thought it was hypocritical that you were calling me gay with your sock account on the subreddit.
I asked if you were gay.
No, you said I think this guy sucks penises.
I think he's gay, and I still do.
Why?
$5, John. You were a true artist, just like Patrick Michael, unlike this schmuck Carl. The only reason that I might not think you're gay is because of the paneling. But
you've made that joke before, John.
Yeah, well, but it's not really a joke. It's true.
Well, it's definitely not a joke.
So I have.
There's nothing funny about paneling.
He's got to rely on sound effects now.
You gotta rely on sound effects.
What are you, a radio show?
Oh, what a bitch.
True hack. Now.
Okay, Kevin Brennan. Way to steal that.
Yeah, well, he's
your Kevin Brennan impression. Oh, okay. Vinny sent you this, huh?
Okay,
Fuck you, Vinny.
Okay, everybody. So, okay. What? Okay.
So,
now it's Carl.
Okay. So,
Exhibit.
Why is he
exhibit queer?
Dressed up like a cowgirl. Okay.
Do you want me to give the answer to this?
That's a cowgirl.
Okay, but look at that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It's not great. I agree.
Oh, look how chunky you are, you fat fuck.
I gotta say, Carl's got nice legs.
He does have nice legs.
Yeah, feet are not great.
Feet aren't great. No, never were. But
right.
Making fun of my accent.
Yeah.
Making fun of my accent and making fun of my weight are two things you should not do. All right.
I'm in great health.
You're fat and you talk like a moron.
Hey.
Another classic drop.
Talking about.
Look who talks like a moron. Yeah. Look at those. Look at the chunk, and look at the. Oh my God, the disgusting cellulite.
Okay. What would you give me on a scale of 1 to 10, John? What are we talking about here? Don't worry, you don't have to fuck me.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. I gotta take that off. I'm gonna fucking puke.
Thank you. I don't like it either. I appreciate that.
Jesus. So now
you do know why that exists, right?
All I know is I would never dress. Well, I only did for the Stern Miss America book, but that's But
it was a consequence for the creep.
He also dressed as Wendy for Leno.
Right. Well, I saw this too. John zoomed into this picture and turned his head sideways, thinking he could get a view of Karl. You know it, Tim. You know it.
creep off. We have a review girl who wore a cow bikini very famously on Who Are These Podcasts, and so that was a consequence.
Now, this is one of the crazier things John's ever done, this whole, like, denial thing here, because as Karl points out, everybody in the Dabbleverse knows that that's why that picture exists, but he's going to sit there and pretend like he got that from Karl's, like, secret vault of bikini photos.
Which are on his Instagram for some reason. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah.
And on my hard drive as well.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone in this chat knows that to be true. So you doing that bit is not working right now, John.
Yeah,
Everyone in here knows what's going on except for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you had it in your lingerie drawer. Space Ghost, thanks for the $2. Still looks better than you, hypocrite Sean. Yeah, I get that you're all called.
Yeah, also, you told me I had my panties in a bunch the other day. Do you have a problem with cross-dressers, John?
Karl has every room in his Florida house furnished, you hack.
That's true.
He bought it 3 months before me.
I have 3 beds in my house, one for each bedroom, John. You should try that.
Yeah, I've only been here 2 weeks, you dumb fuck.
More rooms are coming.
In 2 weeks, why would I need a bed or furniture?
Yeah, he can't even make anything funny out of that after having it in his possession for some time before. It's so true. So true.
I don't really care. I mean, I do.
2 weeks, John? You've been in your house in Florida for 2 weeks. You know that's not true. Why do you say shit like that? We know the exact date that you closed on the house.
Yeah, but I didn't come out. I wasn't here when we closed. Dummy.
Yeah, but you've been there before you are there now.
What? I came here.
This isn't your first time to your Florida house. You've had plenty of time to order beds. You don't have to be in the house to order beds. We had the beds shipped to our house. When we got there, they were there. We built them.
Oh yeah, who's going to be in the house to fucking open the doors?
Well, we have a management company, so they were able to bring all the shit in for us.
I don't have a management company.
Of course not.
I'm a cum
When you have a second home,
John's a fucking liar.
Hey, look, you son of a bitch.
That's true. Well,
scared the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Bugan doesn't wait for anybody. All right,
No,
he's
and
a
I hate
demon.
it.
He's on a schedule. He's got to get his point across.
I hate it.
We represent the lollipop girl, the lollipop girl, the lollipop girl, and in the name of the lollipop girl,
we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Fantastic.
And you want to fix those? How dare you?
Yeah.
Slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me head. Don't have to ask, don't have to beg. Lenny is my name. Sex is my game. Let's call the boys. Let's run a train. Squeeze on my nuts. Lick on my butt. The natural curly hair, please don't touch.
Manage it for you.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah, the pool guy, the landscaping, the cleaning, all the things that need to happen.
Yeah,
you need a management company for that.
I hired
we
all
have
that
one.
myself, and my landscape is coming over tomorrow. I don't
Well, then hire someone to drag a fucking bed inside.
You need a management company to fucking handle your house?
Yeah.
You know who you, Rockefeller?
Wow, what a burn, dude. What are you, rich? Got him.
Hamburger, don't forget it.
God.
Come from a long line of hamburgers. I'm very proud of that.
A management company. Jesus, Dipsomaniac, the filthy pelican. Thank you. I'm not too terrified. I don't give a fuck what Karl has to say. Who cares when he's going to read things?
Well, then, can I talk then? Are you going to let me talk? Or do you want to keep
You want me to
filibustering?
read these or not?
I don't give a shit about them. $2 super chance. Let's move on. Let's do it.
All right, Jack Boss.
I mean,
Full that.
I don't give a shit about them. $2 super chance. Let's move on. Let's do it.
All right, Jack Boss, Dog. Thank you for $2. Just have your book, bad review. Threaten me. I'm not threatening anybody. I would never harm anybody unless they
Never
unless I
hurt
was
nobody.
provoked. Like if you make
Unless
fun
I
of my
was
fucking
provoked.
kids, I'll fucking
Unless I was provoked.
that's great.
Anyway, go ahead, Karl. You know,
Well, since you're not letting me talk, let's get to that point right there. Let's talk about talking about your kids. This is a big one. So you know my buddy. Oh, I'm sorry? You're going to mute yourself. Thank you. So you know my buddy Daniel Filato. You call him Dan the Enabler. And Dan obviously lived with Artie, worked with Artie on the Artie Lang show that you were on a few times.
Now, keep in mind, since then, he has said that was a different Dan he was talking about, not Dan Filato, who he just shook his head yes to when Karl said, you call him the enabler, which he has for years.
Now, you went on there.
What were we saying, Zen?
It was Dan Rather.
Dan Rather, sorry.
That show, and I don't know if it's when your kid was transitioning or already transitioned, but apparently you were the one making most of the jokes on that episode. And Dan, being the nice guy that he is, said, John, do you want me to not upload this episode? Do you feel bad about the things you said? And you said, please do not upload that episode. Now, I'm going to tell you this, John, and this should make you worried like your face looks like it is. That episode still exists somewhere in a hard drive. We will track this episode down, and we will play this.
That's all a lie.
All right. Well, the fact that you're saying it's a lie, what you should do is apologize.
Can I answer?
Yep.
Can I answer?
Please.
The episode in question was when I asked Artie how did bleach taste, correct?
No, that's a different one. That's the one with Tammy Pescatelli. That one's up. Everyone's heard that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, then it was the one where I said you stabbed yourself in the stomach.
Yeah.
Right?
No, John, that was the same episode, actually.
All right.
All right.
That was the one where I said your dad fell off a roof and broke his neck.
No.
What show is this, for crying out loud?
Which one is it? How many?
Dan the Enabler, after that show, and then we'll get back, because I don't know what other one you're talking about. After that show, I said to Dan, look, I feel bad. Tammy told me I was a little harsh. I said, can you edit that part out? And he goes, John, that's going to take me fucking 3 hours, which really, Karl, it was only a 5-minute thing. It would take him literally.
Yeah, but you're a guest on their show. You got to watch your mouth. It's not up to them to make sure you don't sound foolish.
All right. So he says he doesn't want to edit it out.
Right.
But then finally he agrees that he'll edit it out. Then we're driving home, and I realized, look, if Dan wants to put that in, and if Artie's cool with putting that in.
See, he's talking about the way he attacked Artie. He's not talking about his kid and the jokes he made.
Yeah.
He's trying to pass this off as that was the show he asked Dan to edit for him. It wasn't. Dan has told me numerous times that he still has that episode. And if John ever fucks with him, that episode's being released. And guess who John loves these days? Oh, Danny Boy. Enabler? Never. He never called him that.
Then fuck it, just like you said.
Right. Here's the big thing, Goonie. You're right. Talk shit about his own kids and then blame somebody else for not editing it. Right. Right. That's who you're dealing with. That's the logic that makes sense in his head.
It's his show. So I'll let him put that in. And they did. But then Artie goes back later and says, now my mom is all pissed off at John. She was crying because of it. And then I'm sitting there going, I asked him to edit it out.
But that's a different episode. That's the different episode than what I'm talking about.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Well, it's funny. Another thing you forgot, because the next time you saw Dan, because he didn't upload that, you said we're friends for life. You gave him a hug and said thank you for not uploading that episode. We are friends for life. And now you call him Dan the Enabler when Dan did nothing but try to help Artie, along with Colin Quinn and Bob Levy. They did everything they could to help Artie in that time when he was very much a drug addict, and they couldn't stop him. He's an adult. He had his bedroom. He had his way that worked things out so he could get his dealer to come through.
I'm glad you brought this up. So I said to Dan,
you're going to say this story again. I've heard this story.
I don't give a fuck. Now I'm going to tell it to everybody here. Great. It's my show, all right?
Yep.
Wow.
So I said to Dan,
it's my show.
I said to Dan,
that's just a little homage to say, you're a fag.
Dan, Artie's nose is bleeding. Is he snorting heroin, coke?
Herring? Is he snorting herring?
The pickled herring? Or
it's got to burn, no?
You get one of those stuck up there, it's gonna hurt.
What kind of credit card chops up herring? I mean, that thing's got to be.
Was he snorting herring? Was he snorting herring for Passover?
I heard he's mainlining the Offie Coleman.
He used to snort caviar. But,
Caviar. Dan, Audie's got horseradish leaking out of his ears.
Artie used to snort caviar. He had his own management company. What is he, rich?
Karl, his memory gets real fuzzy when he gets called out. Number one, second of all, he says he doesn't remember, but he remembers talking to the guy about editing. Correct.
Abel goes, I haven't seen any drugs around here, which is such a fucking cop-out. And
it's your buddy, Dan.
And he let it happen. To me, that's an enabler. What say you?
All right, well, hey, stop. John said he was Artie's friend. Why didn't he stop Artie?
Oh, don't you remember the big story where he tried to stop Artie driving home drunk?
Oh, yeah, but he was too drunk to do it.
Right, which nobody has backed up that story ever.
No.
It's ridiculous. With the amount of work that all of these guys did to try to help Artie, and you're the only person who would show up to Artie's house with a case of beer. This guy is supposed to be trying to get better and going to rehab. You were the only one you were drinking beer in front of him.
He was drinking too.
No. Everyone was trying to get... Oh, so you were enabling him that. If you were bringing beer over and he was drinking it, he's trying to get sober at this time.
No, he wasn't drinking my beer. I thought he was drinking Jack then, no?
No, definitely.
So he just throws out, he goes, he was drinking then too. And Karl goes, no. And he goes, I guess not.
Well, I was. Yeah.
I didn't notice. I was busy drinking.
Not. You're the one who just said, oh my gosh, is there drugs around here? And they're trying everything they can to keep drugs away from this guy, but they can't help it. He's an adult. He's going to do that.
Oh, okay,
but if you know what Colin Quinn and Bob Levy and Daniel Filato did.
Tattling John Melendez.
They tried multiple times, John.
As a child of an alcoholic father, I can tell you that your kids hate you. Okay, great, thank you.
So, what's great is he's trying to cut off Karl by reading super, but the super chats are even worse than what Karl's saying. He's got nowhere to run.
Dues payer.
I can tell that you're a little bit razzled from what I just said.
About what?
I'm not razzled. I'm dazzled.
He goes, wah, 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 wah.
Again.
Just said.
About what?
You're a little razzled because you know this episode exists somewhere.
I don't know
when we track it down.
When
we track it down, your family's not going to be too pleased with you, my friend.
Don't worry, Karl. He tops it.
Oh, there's the look. There's that look. What?
Fairfax? How you teaching? What?
Family?
Cat finds? What?
It was me on.
And that's the fucked up thing, because I don't really care. I'm not a tattletale. But the fact that you go on there and talk about everyone bashing your kids and how terrible that is, and really you're the one who was doing it, it's insane to me. It's so hypocritical. You're such a hypocrite. On Artie Likes podcast.
Again, now now Artie's foggy to hit. Artie has a show?
Artie?
What? Artie Lang? Lang, is it pronounced, or Longi? What?
Yep.
I don't remember it at all. But
yeah, well, you were pretty
what
drunk.
was I making jokes about?
You were pretty drunk. Well, you were making jokes about.
It was the same jokes in your act.
About people missing certain private parts and things like that. So.
Well, it must have been a long, long time ago then.
Oh yeah, long time ago. Back when you were in your early 50s.
Oh, okay. So about 20 years ago. So hold on.
Looks like it.
Oh, he doesn't know what to say or what to do.
Nothing. He's completely fucking panicked right now.
Well, Karl, you might be right. And I'm going to make amends starting now.
Yeah.
Here's how you know that really fucked him up. Because he just said that he's 70 by saying
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and he would never say that if he had any presence of mind.
I saw a video on YouTube called "The Lost Stuttering John Interview." And I think it was from Artie. Could be clickbait. No, it's not that. That interview is not out. Trust me. I spoke to Dan a while back when he was on the outs with John, and Dan definitely has it. It has not been released.
And as you pointed out, Shuli, John later in time talks about how he wasn't talking about that Dan when he said Dan the Enabler. That's because he made contact with him and was assured that podcast would never see the light of day.
Yeah, Dan promised him he would not release it. You're right.
Until right now.
I mean, look, it's whatever.
Listen,
one thing John needs is help. Help the guy out, for crying out loud.
Yep. Bags are golden tonight. I love it.
Let's see.
And to be honest with you, it's not like the kids need to hear it. They know how he feels. They don't need to hear the fucking podcast episode to know.
Now, which one did I don't know which one I have. Which one did I read?
What?
I can tell that you're a little bit razzled from what I just said. Leave off? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know?
Let's see.
Is it this one? Did I read that one?
There's a troll in the chat. Yeah, you read that one. Oh, here we go. Let's start with. So we did a Rex Shun was the last one. We got Cardiff on here. Cardiff saying unblock Cardiff.
Hold on, we got to add that to the. Eric Shun.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thanks for $5. Is it trolling? Is that? Did I read that?
Yeah, we read that one. So everything after that, I think.
All right.
Yeah, we read that one. That was a.
You know what? Let me just start over because maybe there's one I missed.
If I keep doing this, maybe Karl will forget about what we were talking about.
Time almost up. Did we do this one?
Yeah. Read them real slow, Karl.
All right. And this one.
Here we go. Now we're back. Now we're on new ones here.
All right. Unblock Cardiff. TPT.
TPT. TBT.
Mexican cupcake. Thanks for $2. Mexican's not saying it's Puerto Rico. Taramuto. I lick log cutters. Dues payer.
Those cuts are unbelievable. So fucking funny, dude. What a genius. What a theme genius.
Amazing.
Except for when he forgets what he should be apologizing about.
I don't remember everything, Karl. I've had a very long, successful entertainment career.
You remember all of those things. You remember every detail of second grade in your report
I don't remember
card.
every part of it. Thanks for the $5. Karl, what part? MLC interview 6 years ago with Bill Burr angered you most? Will you guys play The Decline by No Effects on your acoustic guitars after? Well, let's see.
The drummer in the Ice Ups just saw No Effects in Seattle, and they played all of The Decline, which I was very jealous. I missed that.
Okay. CMOS 44. Thanks for $5. You know Karl's on when I don't know what this means. Can I read this?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, good thing you asked.
Dang Lizard, thanks for $2, John. Didn't you tell us about your perfect memory? Yeah, but not everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a perfect memory that's not, perfect.
It's on and off perfect,
Well, that's true. It's perfect when it needs it to be.
Right.
Is that what perfect means, John?
Yeah, it's not that perfect. Vinny Suwap Wap, thanks for $2. If it means something to me, I'll remember it. If it doesn't mean anything, I delete it.
Very convenient.
I don't really care. I mean, I do. Do you get these?
Not as much as you do.
Japanese fart enthusiast. Thanks for the $2, John. How do you get your skin so gray? I don't have a light here. It's somewhere in one of these fucking boxes. But because I've only been here for 2 weeks, I haven't been able to. I hate unpacking, just like I hate packing. I'm OCD.
I hate to
Big
do
Hank. Thanks for the $5.
Right. I hate starting my day. I hate ending my day.
How can you hate both?
How can you hate? You got to pick one. I hate packing. I love unpacking.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Yeah.
Right. El Jefe, No Effects. Thank you.
Bucks. John, Karl has every room. Oh, yeah, we did that one.
Yeah, we did that one. Somehow that one popped up.
All right.
It's because John's just looking to put up super chats. He doesn't care. He knows which ones he's done.
Oh, this one's enjoying your bikini picture.
Thank you.
Nice yams, Karl.
Appreciate it.
You don't see
Brian Kowalczyk. Thank you.
Seem too unhappy being in that outfit.
I have a sense of humor about myself, Chad.
Chad.
That I don't think you should show that photo.
Why?
It's a guy shitting. Why?
Oh shit! Can I get struck for that?
Can I get struck for that?
Nah, you're fine. Just say it was art.
I never see those pictures.
Artie who?
What?
No, I noticed.
Are those reading glasses or are those prescription?
They're prescription.
Hamburger.
Okay,
Thanks for the John pulled that.
I've been waiting to ask you that forever. Thanks for coming on.
A four-eyes.
Yeah, and also, reading glasses can be prescription if you have money.
Right. Are those CVS or like real glasses?
When I roasted CVS, they didn't give me any glasses.
From his spank bank.
Hamburger.
Let's see. General Ocean, why do you care about Karl's sex life? I don't really.
That's the third time he's put that up.
I don't care about anything.
That's the second time that's been up.
I don't those go away?
$5.
Yeah.
I thought they dissipate once you put them up.
Well, so you can do a thing on StreamYard where you star, it automatically stars the super chat, and until you take that star off, it's going to stay in that queue.
Gotcha.
So he's not one to follow through. I hate starring and unstarring.
OCD.
I'm OCD, guys.
Yeah.
Dipsomaniac. I wouldn't even know who it is if it wasn't because his obsession with me. Mario, movie star fingernails. Hello, Frisco. Karl's pick. That was an old. Do you know who that quote is, Karl?
I don't, but I'm familiar with the drop.
Hello, Frisco. It's Charles Nelson O'Reilly.
Oh, Charles Nelson O'Reilly. Yeah.
Charles Nelson O'Reilly.
It is not none of them.
Right.
It was a Rip Taylor.
I was thinking. I almost said Rip Torn. Rip Taylor. Yes.
Mike,
hello, Frisco.
Yeah.
Can you do Charles Nelson Riley with an Irish accent for the AI voice tips?
Charles Nelson O'Reilly.
Sure.
Match game, love that guy.
Dang Lizard, thanks for the $5. John, what exactly is the problem with Karl dressing this way?
Well, that's a good point. I don't know why you make fun of me for having panties on and wearing a bikini. Are you upset with cross-dressers?
I asked you if you were gay, and you keep denying it. That was just proof. Vinny, I don't know.
Wait, cross-dressing equals gay? John, you don't understand the LGBTQ plus community, do you?
I guess not. Thanks for the $2.
Obviously not.
I guess not. Well, I'm now retired from the LGBTQ plus community.
Hold on. Let me read these super chats faster than you can't get LGBTQ.
Charles Nelson O'Reilly. How can you do that?
I mean, I do. If you claim you're not gay, but then you go out and wear that, maybe, look, just so you know, Bruce Jenner used to dress up like a woman, and Kim Kardashian caught Bruce wearing Kim's dress.
And what cereal box is he on now?
Oh, yeah, that was, I stopped doing that.
What year was this?
This is 2023, August of 23.
So he still did it after.
Yeah, and he's still misrepresenting Jenner. Is that she, Caitlyn, is not gay.
Right.
She was a woman.
Right. Yeah. Trapped in a man's body. Why are they always trapped?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's holding them there?
Appropriate anymore.
When did you stop doing it? 2 years ago?
No, about 7 years ago.
Oh,
that's a lie. All right, that's another lie.
Why? How long ago?
Yeah, I know he did it at the potato bar. I remember.
Years ago.
It was a barbecue. Yeah, all right, I said it 2 years ago. No, about 7 years ago. I don't.
Yeah, I love when John thinks he's making a point and he's actually proving himself wrong. He is his own worst enemy like that. He really is. FM Nobody.
My snapping turtle just pooped, unfortunately. The only thing left from my pinky toe is my nail. Please donate to my Venmo or the Dave Thomas Foundation because stand up straight.
Stand up straight.
Joe has a bomb.
I believe it.
Now we're doing those?
I'm proud to announce that my snapping turtle Snappy returned home. No animals were harmed during this event.
We're on. Morse, your days are numbered when Angry Anne Frank arrives.
Wah-ah.
And the answer is
40 acres and a mule. That's it. Nothing more.
Shuli, I'm a ride or die type broad.
I'm a ride or type broad too.
I can vouch for that.
I tapped that 17 times yesterday and 4,000 times today.
That's how it's done. Davey D.
So I just sign here for my baby boy's DNR. Forget the pen. I'll sign it in blood.
Fucking great. Supertips.gg/TSN. If you want to contribute and help out around here, that's a great way to do it, because we get more of it through there than we do through YouTube. But you can also gift the gift of memberships on YouTube, guys. That helps a ton as well. So turn on accept gifted memberships. Dave D, 28 months. Tell it to the judge. SJ got royally hammered after this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm almost always sober.
Belladonna, 16 months of membership.
Nice.
Amberlynn Cheerios, now with 30% more carbs. You missed one tonight, Dave. There's a new queen in town.
Mm-hmm. Remember, but I had to stop.
The punchline is Fruit Loops, everybody. Just so you know.
It was,
very sensitive Democrat here, John.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. I have a lot that I don't do anymore. Shmuel Buckman, thanks for the $2. John is too terrified to no. I let Karl speak. I'm letting him say whatever he wants.
It's actually the super chat that's not letting me speak, but I appreciate the support, everybody.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get it. Karl, we have tons that I haven't got to. I don't know.
I know. I see it. Are you going to send me this video afterwards, John? Can I put this up on our Patreon?
Of course.
Awesome. You rock. Thank you, buddy.
And by the way, did I keep my word about doing the shows?
You did.
I'm a man of my word. You can at least
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And when you have questions, a lot of words are coming out of this man's mouth to keep from answering those questions.
Rusty Mertz, thanks for $2. Is it hip?
Oh, wait, Troy. I drew the pic of John that's behind him and Karl. I love how he lines himself up with it. It looks like the speech bubbles coming from him. That's great. It's beautiful work, Troy. Beautiful work.
The other side kind of looks like the finger coming in from the frame, too.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's like an animated hand popping in.
When he wants to be funny, it's never intentional. So
never.
It's
Not
just perfect.
Once.
Perfect dummy.
Go make fun of Karl's deformity. What's Karl's deformity?
I don't know. My teeth, my club foot, my you name it.
You can get your teeth fixed. I don't know if you can get your club feet fixed. Can you?
I did get them fixed. Yeah, very, very early on in my life. I had many.
I got a guy. If you need your cat's fed or your club foot fixed, just reach out.
The operation.
Wait. So then why did Vinny say that when he saw you in Crocs, it was disgusting?
Because everyone's fucking with you, John. It's the same reason why Cardiff said I had to wear special slippers around my house because I'm club-footed.
Oh, so Vinny, so you're not club-footed anymore.
I was born club-footed. I had many operations. I'm able to walk. I was a skateboarder. I played soccer in school.
What is it being club-footed?
You know what it is. You read the definition. It's when the bottoms of your feet are facing into each other. It's more about the ankle than it is the foot itself.
Oh,
but it looks like a club. It looks like a golf club.
Could I pull up a picture? Dues payer.
Anything to distract.
I mean, how do you pull up a picture?
Yeah. Right. I've always wondered about the club foot. It's mysterious, isn't it, Karl?
Now, I've heard of a club sandwich. Is that the same thing?
Hey, I headlined at Club Foot.
Have you?
Now let's see the lying version.
So that one you don't remember anything else. You remember that. So this is what really happened. Artie wasn't in control of his money at the time. He wasn't allowed to control his money. So Daniel Filato, as his manager, was controlling his money, and Artie said, you got to give John $3,000. So Daniel gave you $3,000. Okay. You then told Daniel that Artie told you didn't have to pay Daniel back. And Daniel said, that's not true at all. I definitely need that money back. That's my money.
That's what Artie told me.
So then Daniel said 5 months later, you finally paid him back. You didn't immediately pay him back, but then he goes, no, you have to pay me back.
Okay. Here's the truth.
Yeah, right.
Because now it's time that I mute him, just like he did to me on his show. Here is the truth. Karl knows nothing about this. And Dan Filato, if he's going to lie about it, then fuck him. Because Dan was not on the call or not on the text with Artie and I.
Which one was it, a call or a text?
I don't remember.
But what he fails to understand is Karl is saying what Dan said to him was, Artie tells him, can you loan John $3,000? Right. Dan loans him $3,000 of Dan's money. To which John replies, Artie said I don't have to pay it back. What a racket.
Yeah.
What's Dan's problem? What is he getting all bent out of shape about?
Artie did not tell me that Dan was in control of his money at any point in this conversation. So for Karl, the hypocrite, to get it secondhand.
So why is Dan there? Just for drugs? He doesn't handle any of Artie's other business? Why does he go on the road with him? Why is he doing the podcast? Why is he editing the podcast?
Yeah.
That's the one thing Dan has no say over. Got it.
And it is secondhand. Now it becomes, as Vince the lawyer, head could chime in, Karl is going by hearsay. Now he's going by a third party. Okay? There's me, there's Artie. Dan,
that's two parties, and it rhymes with Artie.
Dan was not involved. Dan never told me.
You just admitted Dan was involved.
Dan told me that, first of all, not Dan. Sorry, I don't mean Dan.
God, can you imagine this guy in an interrogation room? Oh. Holy shit.
He'd fall pretty quickly.
Artie said to me, John, do you want me to give you $3,000? And I go, that'd be, Artie, you don't have to. And he goes, yeah, you don't even have to pay me back. And I wish I saved these texts. I really wish I did.
And you know,
can I be cunty?
Yeah.
So if you remember the episode of Cumia Show where Artie was on and John, remember the famous episode? When Artie says something and John goes, no, you said the opposite. I have the texts. I never delete anything.
And I remember Artie going, that's fucking creepy. And he's like, yeah, whatever. That's what I do.
But these texts somehow he deleted.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Well, I mean, the story in general of Artie offering to loan him money and John going, no, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Yeah. Right. Our buddy Joseph is in the house. Studio 42 featuring Joseph. Go subscribe to his channel. I'm surprised the show is still going on. So are we, Joe. So are we. I usually miss it on account of my lives going on as long as they do. Yeah, he's always doing karaoke on his lives. Good dude. Help him out and support him if you can. Studio 42, Joseph. Yeah.
I think he means he's surprised this show's going on in general.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said. I agree with him. I am too. Again, when it comes to him, he didn't know Dan was helping Artie, but in the interviews, he openly talked about how Dan ran Artie's day-to-day, including his money. Of course, Tim.
Artie sent the money. I had no idea that Dan was handling Artie's money. That means then, if Karl is being truthful here, that means that Dan was buying Artie's heroin. So that means if Dan was in control of Artie's money, that means, again, that Dan was buying Artie's coke and heroin. So you can't have it both ways, Carla. Either Dan was controlling his money or he wasn't. So now we get back to Dan the enabler. If he was buying Artie's heroin.
Stop for just a sec, because a drug addict will never find a way to get drugs, even if somebody's holding his money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
They'll just say, yeah, you're right, I have no money. I'm not going to sell shit or do what I have to do to get the drugs.
Yeah.
I just gave it under the table to Tammy Pescatelli, and she got it.
Carla is shaking his head no. So that means that Artie did have access to some of his money.
Not that much money. He didn't have access to his bank account. He had cash on him. John, do you know you buy drugs from a drug dealer with cash? Artie had cash on him.
He didn't have money then.
But he didn't have the money to pay you to transfer money into an account.
Well,
what did he do? Walk up to you and hand you a stack of bills?
However it was done, I didn't know that it was coming from Dan.
But you just called me out for hearsay. I talked to the guy who was directly involved in this. He told me all about this, and then you just made up a scenario that's not even true. You just made up something like,
Okay, here is the truth. Here is the truth. Here is the truth, because this guy...
Second time around. Here's the truth. Sorry, I misheard.
I'm screaming over me now.
The truth.
Here is the truth. Fucking Dan Filato
He's already lying.
A bias against me.
Yes.
Dan Filato claimed and says that he called my ex-wife and then threatened me, and I still have the voicemail. I believe I have to find.
Oh, that he saves.
Yeah, I think I saved it. Dan threatening me.
But what a complicated turn of events. I mean, it's so complicated. In order for him to prove he's right, he has to go through all these little like doors and pull all these levers. I believe I have the voicemail. Yeah. Well, that'll clear my name.
Also, what makes you more relatable and more in tune with people, or just people can relate to you more than to come on and go, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I didn't. Right. What is this truth you speak of? Yeah. Like, you know what? It wasn't right for me to do at the time, and I haven't done it since, or I try to work on it, or whatever the fuck it is. But to just sit here and be like, no, what? Huh? What? All that, it's making people want to chase you down even more.
Oh, yeah. It's just easier to slander and accuse people of being horrible people and enablers and shitty people.
Chat, let Joseph know he's new here. How do people contact her? I wonder what it would be like having to talk to him. I wonder if I could be patient enough to deal with a guy like him. Let him know, chat. We've seen a lot of you come and go that think the same thing. Yep. I can help. You cannot help.
Nope. No, and it's funny here where he goes, I have the voice, but I might have the voice.
He just remembered he didn't have it before.
Because if he said he had it, then he would have to show it, or play it. And of course, I might have it. And of course, he has everything. So if he had it. Of course.
That's what he lives for, is to throw shit back in people's face, right? So he saves everything. Sweet Melissa, 18 months, my dear. FSJ, thank you, darling, for all your support.
My ex-wife. Dan has a vested interest in feeding Karl this load of horseshit. He is a biased person who is taking the side of Karl. So he's going to say anything that he can to put me in a bad light and make Karl give him bullshit information.
Dan has an amazing reputation. He's friends with a lot of people who are very high up who would speak very kindly on his behalf. And he's not the only person who feeds this information. A lot of people do, including Hockey Puck, who says you owe him money. Do you owe Hockey Puck money?
No.
No.
Hockey Puck was one of his mods. I believe Hockey Puck was the one who was putting the child restriction thing on his channel, or what was it, Joe, that he was doing?
Yeah, you had it. It's an age restriction. So if you're not signed in, you can't see the episode because 18 plus or whatever.
He thought YouTube was shadow banning him and coming after him. It's fucking great.
You know that guy Hacky Sack? Yeah, he owes me money.
And that was before the Dabbleverse. He was doing that shit.
All right, Hockey Puck, I'd love for you to come on my show and talk about this.
Yeah, I don't owe him any money.
Well, he says you do, but he knows he'll never get it. So
Hockey Puck, there'll be blood on your hands if you go on Karl's show.
This is your final warning, Hockey Puck.
Pete, thanks for the $5. John, at what point in your life did you lose all your sense of reality? I have a troll at my house. Thank you, Lisa.
You're the one who doxed your address on your own show last week, John. You don't know that?
Pete,
when you pulled up Zillow, you had the address showing on the screen the whole time.
See, now a guy is ringing my doorbell. Hold on, Pete.
Maybe it's the pizza guy. Go get it.
John, at what point in your life?
I can read super chats for a minute.
All sense of reality is at a price tag on your late night. Can you?
Yeah, of course.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see if I'm allowed to. Oh, no, I can't.
I was going to say, you can't do it. Bravo. What a package.
That's great. And I like how you ended the package making Karl the fool.
Nobody gets out alive here.
Yeah, nobody.
The Sonoras celebrate 23 months. Still unsure. Do vegetables go bad? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. Only John knows the answer to that.
Hey, Shuli.
Huh?
Our buddy Dill Dog sent us something he wanted to see you guys watch and react to.
What is it? Anything Dill Dog sketch.
The faggot king here, Richard, to tell me about faggots. You've got, starting now, because this is a cookery program, you see.
Again,
you've got 30 seconds.
5 seconds in, I'm in.
All about faggots, all about black country cooking. Right.
It's got another meaning over there.
That should get him going,
That
shouldn't
should be very exciting to have a go at. Yes, well, I'll try that now. Here in the area, as I say,
The whole
we're very
country's
famous
full
for
of
our
faggots.
faggots and peas. And in this particular area of the Black Country,
That's one.
the faggots and peas are as though like
Peas.
Yorkshire
Mushy
pudding is to
peas.
Yorkshire. And we're very proud of the traditional Black Country food of faggots and peas.
Right. Faggots and peas,
Great band name.
as created by the king, are precisely that.
Wow.
They are wonderful,
Are
wonderful
those
things.
faggots or are those,
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't control the video. I don't know why, but what are those in the tray? Are those the faggots or are those the... Well, it can't be peas, right?
Surely you don't have to indulge it
It's-
like that.
Why? I'm interested in the cuisine, asshole. Why play it?
Yeah, why are you getting all fucking weird?
I just want to know why he can't touch it with his bare hands. What is he afraid of them?
Well, would you touch black faggots with your own hands?
Oh, God. It looks like a meatball.
They're meatballs. That's what they eat. That's the name for the whatever meatballs they eat in England.
Dude, I'm first one to tell you, throw a faggot in my mouth. You know what I mean? I'm a sucker for them. I love them.
Wonderful things, and they're so...
That being cigarettes wasn't enough for him? No, Cole, someone else is.
I know, right? We already called cigarettes. Yeah, that's not enough.
Ow, ow, I burned the hot faggot.
It's too much.
I'm going to have a little taste of them, if I may.
Too soon.
You always have. I mean, every typical faggot manufacturer and faggot eater always, of course, wears a silk bow tie, a neatly double-breasted blazer, stuff like that, because it's traditional. We like to stay with tradition.
Hello.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Ow!
It's a hot. Ouch, you dirty faggot.
They love it when I do things like that. You know, I had a late night last night, that's the truth of it. Anyway, there we are. I just have a new plate, and a new bit of gravy. Even that's hot. They're really trying to sabotage me today. Do you know, in the sink over there, you won't believe this, we've got about 11 plates of half-eaten faggots, because I haven't been decent.
I'm starting to think this isn't satire.
You
I
know
swear
what?
at first I thought it was a sketch.
No, it's sort of almost like haggis. It's made from pork.
Haggis!
No, hold on. First of all, Mike is the faggot expert. Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
Tell us more.
I learned it from you.
Mike, you learned it from whoever sold you that shirt. Go ahead. You were saying?
It's just minced up offal like pork, liver, heart.
Okay.
Oh, it's an awful faggot.
Right. It's not the same as beans and gash, is it? It should be gash. I know you wrote mash, but I think gash. All right. What do I know? Anonymous.
Watch Skeptical Robot Fridays on Luigi Greenberg's channel. Yeah, S-wipes.
I don't know how people change the voices, but they're clearly changing them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Here's Snappy, Snappy, Snappy. Over here, boy. Here's the STP racing sticker for your shell. Here, boy.
He's putting a racing sticker on the shell. Mars. His link is in our description as well. Go support this man. He's a genius.
Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Love it. Who's the black sheep?
We tried to forget him at the maternity ward, but we didn't want a littering fine.
Because he's trash.
No toxic waste dumping.
I have an exceptional libido. Ask Cabby or Ralph.
Cabby Ralph. When's your Carlson date then? Great question. Answer that while I pee real quick.
Sure, I can do a couple of things. September 13th, Comedy at the Carlson. Go to carlsoncomedy.com and grab your tickets there. The Rickles Room, baby. I'm very, very excited about going back there. Mike, what about you? Are you going to come with me?
I will come with you always.
Come on me?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I just wanted to say this. If you've been having any nicotine cravings lately, we have a new sponsor, Zippix nicotine-infused toothpicks. Definitely has you covered in that arena. It's available in 6 long-lasting flavors like cinnamon, peppermint, watermelon, and mocha. And there's always something for everybody. It comes in 2 and 3 milligrams of nicotine, so you're always ready for that nicotine craving. I've been using them because I used to smoke, and I love the watermelon peppermint flavor. It's pretty amazing. Have you tried the Zippix yet, Mike?
I have not, but I'd love to. I would love
Well,
to.
they got B12 infused toothpicks as well, and caffeine if you never smoke. So that's something that they also offer. Zippix has already helped hundreds of thousands of customers getting their nicotine fix. So what are you waiting for? Get some nicotine infused toothpicks today at zippixtoothpicks.com. Get 10% off your first order with code Shuli at checkout. That's code Shuli at zippixtoothpicks.com to get 10% of your first order. You must be 21 or older. Warning, nicotine is an addictive chemical. Zip more, smoke less with Zippix nicotine toothpicks. So get on that, guys.
Shout out to Zippix. I got the sweet whiskey flavor, so I'm going to get my buzz on. Let's go.
Yeah. They were an old tried and true sponsor, and now they're back, baby. They want it back.
Baby, come back. Zippix, come back. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. See you in September, Zen. Can't wait.
Love you, baby boy.
Thank you, guys.
Wait, when's your date at the Carlson?
September 13th.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't conflict with the Alkaline Trio show in Huntsville.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then you can just go fuck your mother.
No, because you're all coming.
Okay.
We're all coming?
Yeah.
The Alkaline... It's going to be great when Joe's at the concert by himself and we're all somewhere else.
No, we're going to do a stream together from an Airbnb. And
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me cancel the gig now. I didn't know if it was near the Alkaline Trio date.
No. The show's towards the end of September. You're good.
Oh, okay, good.
Do your little gig.
Do my little gig. Sure.
Big Daddy Dodo.
Find that guy. His name's Jerry. You know what to do. You know what to do.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Speaking of Dodo, he's in the Texas area. He's close by to where all that unfortunate, fucking tragic shit went down. And we put a link in the description. If you can donate, if you can contribute in any way to help out, that would be great. And thank you to Dodo. Thank you to all of you, man. All the support is amazing. We really, really appreciate it. Every membership, every super tip, it all helps every single person here. So thank you so much. We're back tomorrow night. You guys join us. Get yourself a membership. We got Blunder this week. We got a raid I'm going to make up for you guys. So let's get it going. All right.
And PDP tomorrow as well, 4 p.m.
PDP tomorrow on this channel. Join us for that, as well as some Rico in the evening. All the best to all of you, man. Be safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to the boys in the back. Great job. Bye, everybody.
You ever interrupt me when I'm doing my plugs on the show. You're a piece of shit.
I was going to tell you how fucking funny I thought you were tonight.
Yeah? I was going to tell you how fucking...
I take it back there.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
Can we agree that Mike sucks?
Yeah, that we definitely agree.
Wardrobe.
Either way, I'm going to be working with Kevin.
Okay. Are you ready? Oh, 1 out of 2. Fuck.
How'd things ever get so far? I don't know. It's so unfortunate and so unnecessary.
I think I swallowed a Zippix.
Works better that way, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. Tasty.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Superman.